must go home. They took our brothers and sisters, they put them in jail without trial or court case. They are killing our fathers, our mothers every day. They are killing us in number. They want to stop our freedom, but the Elohim say no, that my people must go. Give us our freedom, freedom. Give us our freedom, freedom. Oh, it's right of the people that cheated for their freedom. When you're not doing them any good, give us our freedom. And you say we are asking for too much. The freedom of our people, the life of innocent souls. The over 3 million people you kill because of genocide you are committing every day in our land. Elohim said we must go home. We love our mother's land, Biafra, oh oh. The land of rising sun, the blessed land of our Biafra. We are going home.
Whether the enemies like it or not, we are going home.
By the name of Chukwu,
by the name of Chukwu, we are free.
Whether the enemy likes it or not,
whether the enemies like it or not,
freedom,
we are going
freedom in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu, we are free.
No enemy can stop what Chukwu
has got. Enemies like it or not, we are going.
We believe in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu,
Chukwu no one can battle with Chukwu Kikabiama. The God of Biafrans is powerful. His name is Elohim. We have nothing in common with you. Our culture is different from your own. Know it now. Our dressing is so different. We are different people. Let my people go. Go, go, go. We are the children of Biafra. We are unstoppable. We are the children of Biafra. We are untiable. Can't you see the handwriting of God in the wall? Can't you hear the sound of the marching of our foot? We are going home by the name of Chukwu Kabiama.
Whether the enemies like it or not, we are going home
by the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu Kabiama, we are free.
Whether the enemy likes it or not,
whether the enemies like it or not,
freedom,
we are going.
Freedom in the name of Chukwu.
By the name of Chukwu Kabiama, we are free.
We are free in the name of Chukwu.
We are going.
If you believe, say this with me.
By the name of Chukwu
Kabiama. When we have no bomb, you call us terrorists. When we have no gun, you are shooting us. When we move around the streets with our flag, you call us terrorists. Tell me now, let me know. Innocent protesters moving around the streets, you call them terrorists. What about us raping our mothers, killing our brothers, raping our sisters, killing our fathers, killing innocent souls? What will you call those people? I ask you, Mr. Rice. Your people are walking free in the street with their guns, killing our fathers. stop people. Oh, 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 oh. Aka Biafra. Long live Biafrans. Long live Mazi Long live Ipob. Long live Simon Ego. My name is Osita Molobu. God bless our people. God will grant us our request. Very soon, we shall be free. By the name of Chukwuki Kabiyama.
Whether the enemy's blessings or not, we are going home.
By the name of
Chukwuki Kabiyama, we are free.
Whether the enemy likes it or not,
whether the enemy's blessings or not,
freedom,
we are going
freedom in the name of Chukwuki.
by the name of Chukwuki Kabiyama, we are free.
No enemy can stop what Chukwuki can
Whether the enemy's
protect.
blessings or not, we are going
We believe in the name of
by the
Chukwuki.
name of Chukwuki
Chukwuka
Kabiyama,
see any day.
Aka Biafra.
Anytime I look up to the sun, that I know one day we must be free. We are the best, everybody ready, here we go. We keep on moving forward, but forever. Every day I got on my knees to pray to God for Africa. The sun is shining, the rainbow is showing it. Biafra, the promised land. We the best, we the best. Every day we keep on moving forward.
Tell you that Nigerians are insincere people, you must believe me.
That's right.
There is something dishonest, a people that is incapable of human development and civilization. Once you are a zoo, monkey or baboon, you must live your life in infamy because you are a Nigerian. Yoruba man has spoken. Nigerians are not sincere. As I didn't tell you before. He's a Nigerian, no? He's telling you that their people are not sincere. Did I not tell you before that they are not sincere? You want to know what is insincerity? I will give it to you the way it is. Because the zoo is patently evil.
Yes.
Nigeria is evil. Do you know how much they stole? 400 billion pounds is in Europe, is in Asia, according to UK group. Ocean Zoo, the amount of money they steal will start off a tsunami. 400 billion, very close to $1 trillion, an amount of money that can build second Niger bridge, pay for free education for every child, make sure that all roads are built, you have running water, you have electricity, your university is funded. 400 billion pounds stolen by the monkeys, and blame it on these people. You have 400 billion pounds stashed in 3 continents. Tell you that Nigerians are insincere people, you must believe me.
That's right.
There is something dishonest, a people that is incapable of human development and civilization. Once you are a zoo, monkey or baboon, you must live your life in infamy because you are a Nigerian. Yoruba man has spoken. Nigerians are not sincere. As I didn't tell you before. He's a Nigerian, no? He's telling you that their people are not sincere. Did I not tell you before that they are not sincere? You want to know what is insincerity? I will give it to you the way it is. Because the zoo is patently evil.
Yes.
Nigeria is evil. Do you know how much they stole? 400 billion pounds.
Coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi, Johnathan Chinedu from Olo province of Biafra land. We are here live and direct. In this edition, today is the 19th day of May 2021. I'm sorry, I apologize for my coming late. It is my fault due to I couldn't meet up in time. That's the problem. That's the situation, because it's not a technical issue. It's my fault. So I apologize. Today is the 19th day of May 2021. And I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers. Welcome your siblings and even your enemies to this edition of Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE. Coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. This is the voice of freedom. This is the voice of the voiceless. It doesn't matter whether you are from any ethnicity, any tribe at all. That is not the problem. You are welcome here. Even Almajiri, even the Fulani peasants. Everybody is welcome in this hallowed platform in order to listen. Listen so that you know the truth. Because when you know the truth shall set you free. That is what we dish out here. You know, our leader have said it right from beginning, that he is going to destroy Nigeria with the truth. Which means Nigeria is a pack of lies. You know, Nigeria amalgamation is amalgamated with lies. Only lies, lies, lies. Fraud is fraudulent. But here we are dismantling Nigeria piece by piece with only the weapon of the truth. The weapon of truth. You know the reason why they outlawed, they removed history from the Nigeria curriculum, educational curriculum, is to make sure that people didn't study and understand the truth. They continue feeding people what they want them to hear. What, you know, thereby molding their mentalities to what they want them to be. Because you are what you are fed with. You are what you hear. Do you understand? The information you consume molds you, molds your character. Do you understand? But here we are trying to untangle that their artificial making, artificial molding of your character, who you are, and who they want you to be. They want you to be something else, a zombie, which they have created. As Nigeria is created by Lugard, Britain created Nigeria, handed it over to the Fulani. Now they want to mold people that, you know, that are pliable. People that they, you know, the way they want you to be, not your natural state. That is why today I'm going to, you know, dive into the topic that says restoring our natural identity. That is going to be the topic of my submission today. Do you understand? Here, it is a tedious work. Very tedious. But it is not something impossible. You know, that is why right from the start of our leaders' broadcast, some people caught up immediately and repented and understood the truth. They followed him, like I myself. Some others followed 1 year after, some 2 years after, some 3 years after, some 4 years after, some even, there are people that repented even yesterday. Do you understand? There are some that they don't even, till today, they are still in darkness. So that is why it is a very tedious work. Tedious work of trying to restore sanity, restore our natural identity, restoring your natural identity. Because what you are, what Nigeria wants you to be, what Britain wants you to be in Nigeria as a Nigerian is not natural to you. They molded you through the media, through intimidation, through bad governance, through any way they could, in order to mold you the zombie, the animal you are today. We are trying to turn your mentality, recover you back to your natural identity. That is going to be the topic of my submission today. We must pray. Onye eluigwe, onye nọ n'eluigwe ogodo ya na-akpụ n'ala. We have once again gathered in this hallowed platform in order to do the needful, in order to preach the gospel of liberation, because that is the only thing that matters. Freedom to humanity, freedom to our people, freedom to who cares, mental and physical freedom. That is what we are preaching here. Our Father, the God of our ancestors, you have given us the audacity to do this. And that is why we are doing it. That is why we are speaking the truth here without mincing words. There are people that hate truth. They hate the truth because they are children of darkness. These are the people that you have to slaughter, even through us. You need to slaughter them. You need to make sure that they don't see the light of tomorrow. They are the people that are always on our back. They want us destroyed because they are children of darkness. We have engaged in this tedious journey, and we have crossed the river Rubicon, a point of no return. As you have given us the audacity, the power, the might of consistency through our leader Mazi, a divine gift you have given unto us, we say, hallowed be thy name. Be with him anywhere he is. Increase his knowledge, understanding, and wisdom, even to the entirety of the indigenous people of Biafra. They are in our land, killing us. They have given order in order to wipe us out. But we are your people. You have created us for a purpose. That is why the enemy wants to wipe us out. The same way Herod wanted to kill Christ, the Messiah. Because he saw the light, the star of Christ, and he wanted to annihilate him. Even trying to do that, he have to start killing children. He killed thousands of children to make sure that he got that Christ. But he didn't succeed. Because the same way they are trying to kill us, to annihilate us, to make sure that they commit pogrom and genocide against us, to make sure that they wipe us out. But it is impossible, because as far as we are your people, we have nothing to fear, and they cannot do more than they have done. Thank you, Chukwu Kiabiam. Those that want us killed, kill them. Those that want us destroyed, destroy them. And destroy Nigeria, so that through the ashes of the destroyed Nigeria, we rise up the natural component tribes and nations that are caged in that quagmire called Nigeria. Thank you, Chukwu Kabiam, for in your name we have prayed. He said, once again, I welcome each and every one of you to today's edition of Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE, coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. Though I came late, but we must continue. Today is the 19th day of May in the year of our Lord 2021. We are live and direct, and I am waiting for my comrade. Nonetheless, we must continue. If he comes, I'll bring him in. What we are doing, it is not an easy job. It is voluntary.
According to
What
UK,
we are doing it because of the love we have for our people. It is not that we are jobless, as they say. It's love. We have. We will be doing this. We will continue living fake life. As I said yesterday, fake lives. At least you go, when you go home, you can subjugate people, make them believe that you are all and all. But that is rubbish to us. That is not the life we want to live. We want to restore a nation whereby majority, everybody will be okay, at least. A nation that conquer hunger. You know, nations conquer hunger. Whereby at least food, whatever Dangote eats, is what the poorest of the poor will eat. He can afford it. No such class and sharp differences. People can afford housing, at least roofs on top of their head. Electricity will be there 24/7. People will determine how they are run. You know, power will truly belong to the people, not to one person. One idiot will enter like the midget Rufai. If people complain, come out to protest, he will sack all of them. This is what Nigeria has brought to us. It is a pity how we, the chosen ones, Biafrans, we are in a quagmire. Do not be deceived that as you are making progress individually, in a mouthma, now you believe that it's okay for everybody. No. What we are trying to change is the system. We are trying to restore a country that will be different from others, positively. We have calculated and checked around all these things. We cannot do it in Nigeria. It is not obtainable in Nigeria. You know, many people before, you see some people
a people that is incapable of human development and civilization. Once you are a zoo, monkey, or baboon, you must live your life in infamy because you are a Nigerian. Yoruba man has spoken. Nigerians are not sincere. As I didn't tell you before. He's a Nigerian, no? He's telling you that their people are not sincere. Did I not tell you before that they are not sincere? You want to know what is insincerity? I will give it to you the way it is. Because the zoo is patently evil.
Yes.
Nigeria is evil. Do you know how much they stole? 400 billion pounds is in Europe, is in Asia, according to UK group. The amount of money they steal will start off a tsunami. 400 billion, very close to $1 trillion, an amount of money that can build second Niger bridge, pay for free education for every child, make sure that all roads are built, you have running water, you have electricity, your university is funded. 400 billion pounds stolen by the monkeys, and blame it on these people. You have 400 billion pounds stashed in 3 continents. Tell you that Nigerians are insincere people, you must believe me.
That's right.
There is something dishonest, a people that is incapable of human development and civilization. Once you are a zoo, monkey or baboon, you
can never make a positive impact with in the Nigerian system using Nigerian politics. I'm not saying that it might be possible. I say it is 1000% impossible. You cannot. Do you know the reason? People have strategically placed themselves to be timbers and calibers, neo-colonialist agents, serving the purpose of neo-colonialism, purpose of America, for their own protection. Babangida is there. Abdul Salam Abubakar is there. Gowon is there. What of Obasanjo? They are there. All these people are agents of neo-colonialism. Once you enter politics, if they see that you are, you are talented in one thing or the other, you're a brave human being. Now they will invite you once you come to them. You know how base or alkaline neutralizes acid. Immediately they will neutralize you immediately. They will tell you that Nigeria is not like any other country. They will tell you some certain things that will make you go down, like when you are red hot, a red hot iron, and you bring it out, it's red hot. Once you pour water, what do you hear? The water will cool that red hot. That is how it is in the Nigerian politics. So any person that is telling you that is going to do a vote, this is bunkum. Bring even Angel Michael from anywhere, or from heaven, or anywhere he is. Bring him to come to Nigeria. Say, become a politician. Before God and man, he can't do nothing. Because the black force that is holding Nigeria through these people, they have strategically planned a politician. Before God and man, he can't do nothing. Because the black force that is holding Nigeria through these people, they have strategically placed.
Live your life in infamy because you are a Nigerian.
They were doing something good with good mind, positive mind, that they want to do something. But once these people, black timbers and calibers, see them, now they will invite them. The boy, cool down. This thing you are doing, this and that. They neutralize them. Now they turn them into you better take money, make money, finish. Make money. That road you are going, nothing. Nothing. This is the reason why these so-called Igbo old men, some people wrongly call them elders. When all these people invite them, show them some books of Revelation, They will come back telling you that now no, have you seen war? Look at Joe Ibuku telling people now war. Oh, what we have labored since 50 years for somebody to be this, making himself enemy of Biafra. Direct. Say he said any place they see us, they should kill us. Which means if we see him, we kill him. That is it. It's the law of Moses, tit for tat. But this was the person that was jumping up before. I think in the 80s and 90s. Oh, marginalization. Now you ask yourself, why all these things? Why do they go when they go after the jam? What did they used to see to make them cool down and start talking another way? Tinubu now becomes an oppressor. Before he was fighting oppression. And he ran away even to the United States. When they wanted to kill him, the military. He was people were supporting him. But now he is the number one oppressor. Because he has been neutralized. That is how Nigeria is. Any person that is telling you enter and vote in Nigerian political system, you will get to do. You tell that person you are either ignorant or you are voluntarily mischievous. You know what you are doing. You just want to deceive people. You understand me? That is how it is. The only way is to dismantle Nigeria. Blood will continue flowing. Blood will flow. And Nigeria is that the great harlot that should be dismantled, wiped away from the face of the earth. Do you see how Katrina Liang is moving around? Even now is direct. Is no more hiding. She is now showing that she is in charge. Britain is directly in charge of Nigeria. They invite the American Green Beret, training him with the American Green Beret. They went to meet the Mrs. Tambuwal, warning him that you people, you and Amechi, this is your quarter. You should make sure that the election holds 2023. This is a Nigerian. You are proud of calling yourself a Nigerian, whereas is a foreigner running your country directly now. Are you a human being? And you will come out in my presence to say I'm an intellectual. I'm a Nigerian, I'm intellectual. You are a hopeless. Can you ever go and meddle in British electioneering system or British governance? Can you? And tomorrow you'll be saying, no, treat me like equal. Why are you discriminating? They discriminate you because they see you as their objects. They see you as lower human beings. That is why Katrina Liang, he have the audacity, moving from place to place all over Nigeria, even in the south, meeting both traditional rulers, telling them direct that we are in charge of Nigeria now. So we don't want this and that. Warning people direct. That is how sad it is. And you are a proud one Nigeria. Are you? Are you? If you are, you are a lower zombie being controlled from outside. That is why today I will be talking on the topic that says restoring our natural identity. And it's our dignity. I will start by making my usual remark. Please, stop calling or referring to these people as the Hausa Fulani. There is nothing like Hausa Fulani as a people, as a race, or as a nation. What we have are the Hausa and the Fulani. Differently. The Hausas are the indigenous people. They are indigenous to where they reside, to northern part of that zoo. Hausa was part of Songhai Empire. Hausa people, they were very hard-working set of people. Very hard-working. And good people, for that matter. I'm telling you honestly. You know, there's some... Fulani is playing very dirty game. Oh God. They will confuse you, make you, you don't even know. That is why people, when they don't know the difference between Hausa and Fulani, when they see Hausa man, they say it's a Fulani person. It's a Hausa Fulani. They refer everybody the same. It is lie. This is meant to deceive you. Excuse me. You as a Southerner, they want to deceive you, confuse you. And the Hausa too, they want you to, once they confuse people, people continue referring to them as a Hausa Fulani. Fulani will tell the Hausa, say, you see, we are one people. They are calling us one, so we are one people. You have no choice. You have no choice than to be one with me. Otherwise, whatever I cause, if I cause problem, you will suffer it as a Hausa person. So we better be one. You better accept it. Can you ask? I want any Hausa man to ask himself or herself, why is it that you don't have no outspoken Hausa organization, only Hausa in Nigeria? Just as they have a Fulani nationality movement. They have a Mieti Allah Cattle Breeders Association. That is a Fulani. They have different Fulani organizations and groups. Where is the Hausa on? Where is the Hausa on? A great Hausa race that is a major tribe. Today they are relegated to the background. Fulani now took them as use the tissue paper. They are no more nothing. Only the language, that is what remains. That is what they left for them. Using it to manipulate them. Because for them they have done their job in the brains of the Hausas. But what I'm assuring the Fulani is this. Let me re-echo what our leader said, a promise he made to the Fulani, that for daring to be highly proud, for daring to think that you can deal with the children of the Most High, the Biafrans, when we finish dealing with you, even the Hausas, they will chase you out of Sokoto and rename Sokoto to be Kobe. The normal, natural Hausa name for that place is the Fulani that renamed that place Sokoto Empire, Sokoto Caliphate. That is the Fulani after the conquest of the Hausas. Because the Hausas were manipulated by the Fulani into conquering themselves for the Fulani. They offered themselves as slaves to them. Until today, the Fulani never left them. Instead, the Fulani have been brainwashing them right from babyhood as Almajiris, preventing them from going to school. That is why El Rufai was able to gather Almajiris to go and attack peaceful protesters, legal peaceful protesters. Because he used the Almajiris brainwash. He tells them that, look, these people are army, these are unbelievers, they don't even believe on any. Go and kill them, scatter them, cause problem. So the police and army will come and say, we are maintaining order. And that is it. They always use the Hausas to do their dirty job. Do you understand? That is why the Hausas should rise up. They should rise up. It is time for them to rise up and know the difference. We must continue. Please, I will be right back. Before I go straight to the topic of my submission, I will be right back.
Tell you that Nigerians are insincere people, you must believe me.
That's right.
There is something dishonest, a people that is incapable of human development and civilization. Once you are a zoo, monkey or baboon, you must live your life in infamy because you are a Nigerian. Yoruba man has spoken. Nigerians are not sincere. As I didn't tell you before. He's a Nigerian, no? He's telling you that their people are not sincere. Did I not tell you before that they are not sincere? You want to know what is insincerity? I will give it to you the way it is. Because the zoo is patently evil.
Yes.
Nigeria is evil. Do you know how much they stole? 400 billion pounds is in Europe, is in Asia, according to UK group. Ocean Zoo, the amount of money they steal will start off a tsunami. 400 billion. Very close to $1 trillion, an amount of money that can build second Niger bridge, pay for free education for every child, make sure that all roads are built, you have running water, you have electricity, your university is funded. 400 billion pounds stolen by the monkeys, and blame it on these people. You have 400 billion pounds stashed in 3 continents.
By the time we finish, Nigeria will no longer exist. That name will wave goodbye to it. The same way Yugoslavia is gone, the Soviet Union is gone, that same way will the word Nigeria be obliterated from history books. People are stupid and foolish. Nigeria is a reminder that colonial mentality actually seeped into our bone marrows. As somebody reminded us this morning, when somebody from Nigeria prays and says, "Oh, God bless Nigeria," you are making a mockery of God. God can only bless something that is created. I learned that this morning. God did not create the zoo. Therefore, there is no way God can bless it. It's impossible. Impossible. That hopeless entity that people today say they are very proud to belong to was created by a white man.
Today is the 19th day of May 2021. We are live and direct. I will go straight to the topic of my submission today. As I said before, it says restoring our natural identity. You know, identity is highly important. He who has no identity doesn't exist. Officially, you are not existing because you are nowhere to be found. You understand? If you have a child, you don't have birth certificate, nothing, you know, officially the person is not existing. That is identity. Now we are restoring our natural identity. Restoration means we had that identity taken away from us. Our natural identity was taken away from us, and another identity is being imposed. And identity is very important because it molds your character. It proves who you are. It makes who you are, human beingness, who you are. Our natural identity was taken from us via colonization, and still the current neo-colonialism. This makes us to continue imitating our colonizers and trying to be like them in many ways, thereby relegating our natural identity to the background. This is a very big problem facing black Africa or black Africans. And this is the main reason why advancement is hampered. Because when you don't know who you are, when you have a broad knowledge of yourself, there is a very big problem. It's just like, you know, in a hot sun, in a tropical weather, you see people wearing suits in a hot weather because they want to resemble their colonizers. Not in a cold place, or in a hot tropical weather. They want to speak English perfectly, or French, any colonial language, to make them be seen as that they are wise, they have knowledge. And they also want to worship God only in the way of their colonial masters. The way their colonial masters taught them that this is the way to worship God. And they jettisoned their natural identity, who they were, and start following the colonizers. And the colonial masters left people, their agents, to make sure that nobody derailed from that imposed natural identity, imposed identity which the colonial masters put on everybody. So they are there as politicians, deceiving everybody. Oh no, in the next 4 years we shall vote, and your voter's card is your power, is your civic right, is your power, so vote. These are agents of colonial masters. Because the colonial masters I'll continue saying this version of democracy, this European version of democracy, not even European version of democracy, this their version of democracy which they put on Africa, is a very great deception. People that are wise should understand what I'm saying. You look at it, listen to what I'm saying and think about it critically. Let me tell you, Black Africa will never, I say will never advance with this electioneering democracy. Only election. And the election is 100% flawed. They see democracy, what the Europeans made Africans to believe that democracy is about election. Once you do election, you're a democratic country. They will laugh. Even Europeans, they will laugh among them. Anyway, African standard. I've had many times, even CNN used to speak this. An African standard of democracy. It is okay. Which means they measure you, they make you, there is a measure which they use for Africans. They know it's highly substandard, and they encourage you to be like that. Because you are being imposed an identity that is not yours. That is why you continue running from pole to pole. That is why Katrina Lang will continue. She has said it that let me see this thing. UK will deny visas to Nigerians who disrupt 2023 polls. That is British High Commissioner. Because that is where he wants to focus your attention. Electioneering. Look at elections in Nigeria. In Africa in general, but in Nigeria in particular. Where helicopter gunship are being used. Commandos who fire from up. They come down from helicopter and shoot people and carry voters box or voting materials. These are elections. And the American and EU election monitoring teams are there. At the end, they will say, anyway, we need to ratify it. This is Africa, beg. The result is, although there are some skirmishes in some parts of polling booths or polling centers, but some people died anyway, lost their lives. In just scores died. They know how to minimize your lives as lower animals. Just as cars we are killed anyway, and we are election malpractices in some polling booths or polling centers. But it shouldn't affect the overall result. So the election is free and fair. And you see monkeys and baboons clapping. Yes, our masters have ratified it. So we go on. And tomorrow you'll be looking to be treated equally. You know, I tell you, no matter how you love your dog, a dog is a dog. An animal is an animal. Oh, you love the animal too much. Oh, it's your pet. You love it. But you place him in the position of animal. You can never place him in the position of a human being. You can never tell call your animal on telephone when you are late from work and tell him, please, can you cook food for me? Because you know he cannot do it. He's an animal. That is the way the Europeans look black race. Oh, we are helping them. They are poor. They are in France now begging. Dogs, all of them gather in France. Oh, France, Africa. Tomorrow, Thailand will call them. All of them will rush. Oh, Thailand, Africa. Next tomorrow, it will be the turn of Malaysia. Malaysia government will call. Hey, Africans, come. The whole African heads of state, agents of neo-colonialism or they will just gather. Oh, Malaysia, Africa. China, Africa. Disgracing themselves. And after you see Africans quoting, no, you are discriminating against me. Is it because I'm an African? Is it because I'm a black? Because you are stupid and lower animal. Because you allow Japan will call 54 African presidents and all of them will run to Japan that doesn't have no single natural resource. Japan that has every natural disaster again upon them. They will gather the whole 54 presidents of Africa. All of them will run to Japan without shame. Without shame. And be begging. These people running there, these people are what the people that in Africa, they have every mineral resources under their foot in the ground. They have them. They have the population, vibrant population, that they can develop and turn their brain power, their human resources, if developed. Oh my goodness me, nobody will see our back. But because these people are highly selfish, they need to be slaughtered everywhere. They don't talk about. Have you seen how many African presidents have you seen talking about human resources? Okay, this presidency moving. We talk about Nigeria. Have you ever seen presidency talking about development of human resources? Have you ever seen a Fulani governor, Fulani politician mentioning human resources development? Have you ever had it? What they always talk about is oil and gas. Oil and Biafra belongs to Jigawa. That is what they always talk about. Natural resources. Oh, your natural resources, you want to eat it alone? No. It is for all of us, Nigeria. They don't care about human development. That is not in the agenda. And you want us to continue being in this imposed identity? That is why we are restoring our natural identity. That is the topic of my submission. Restoring our natural identity. Because Nigeria is an artificial identity imposed on everybody. That is why you have zombies everywhere. Nigeria, that artificial identity have turned everybody, indigenous population, into zombies. Giving the Fulani, the Fulani, they are masters of zombie. Do you understand? You know, there are zombies and there are masters of zombie. There are zombies, this robot. That is Fulani number one. So they are using them in order to control all other zombies in the artificial identity which Britain imposed on everybody. You must be a Nigerian. And what is a Nigerian? You cannot even understand. What is that is why the character of Nigeria is that no electricity. Everybody, life is nothing in Nigeria. Life means nothing. Do you understand? People are religious in Islam, in Christianity, because they worship, they were imposed the worship of God. They see now worship of God through the lens, the eyes of their colonial masters. Let me tell you something. I used to make this reference because it is worth it. I used to make reference with Japan always, because Japan poses a very unique example. In Japan, there is what we call the code of Bushido. Is their tradition. This is their tradition since the era of the samurai. That is, even during the feudal era of Japan. The samurai, they are what do you call them? The heroes. People that can fight without fear. These are the samurai. Do you understand? Now, let me tell you, Japan, they have this code of Bushido, is their tradition right from medieval period. Now, some of the 8 virtues of this code of Bushido, I want to bring out something. 1 is justice. 2 is courage. 3 is benevolence or mercy. 4 is politeness. 5 is honesty and sincerity. 6 is honor. 7 is loyalty. And 8 is character and self-control. These are the 8 virtues of Bushido. It's their tradition. Okay. Japan resisted Christianity for 200 and something years, almost 265 years. When Europe, Netherlands, Portugal first entered Japan, I think 15th century or 16th century. They bought the new modern warfare equipment from the Europeans. The cannonballs, the gunpowder that time. Because that time it was the most modern weapon. It came from Europe. That is the time Japan was the samurai, they were still using sword. Do you understand? Now they came with the different things, 2 things. Modern warfare equipments, modern goods, and their religion, European religion of Christianity, to tell them how to worship God. Using in European way. Japan bought the weapons, the materials, weapons, even the schnapps. But when the missionaries entered Japan to start, they say, what I do? They say, no, we have this God, the way you have to worship is not. They say, no, please. You don't know God more than us. We have our own way of worshiping. It's not by coincidence that we are called Japanese. We are not Europeans. If God wanted us to worship in your own way, He would have made us to be Europeans. They make sense. And Europe say, okay, okay, we are going back. We are going back to bring some more goods for you to buy. Japan with their common sense. Common sense. They reasoned among themselves and say, oh boy, these people, we don't say, heaven know where they come from. We bought their war materials. It's modern. It's very interesting. Now, what are we going to do? We are going to manufacture, reproduce their equipment using our own bread. We don't know what it is, but we are going to do it. But this their religion, we will resist it with our blood. We will not allow them to come and teach us how to see where they are. They are seeing God, worshiping their God. Where we are, we have our way of communicating our God. So they shouldn't come to teach us how to worship God. Oh, it is righteous. No. And they prepared for war because they know that problem has come. That these people will be coming back. It doesn't matter the time that they will come back. And when they come back, it's not going to be funny any longer. So they replicated, they photocopied, they reproduced all the war materials of Europe. And we are waiting for them. In that time, no flight. It was cheap. And selling sheep. A sheep that can maybe from Japan to Europe that time, it can take 2 years. The journey can take 2 years. Because you go and set sail and you enter in one place. I mean, you don't go straight. It's a very dangerous journey. You understand? So the people, they had time in order to prepare. And they warned their people through decree. If we see any of you doing nafana, not only you, your family, your children, your siblings will be burnt. We slaughter all of you. I've read out the virtue, the 8 virtues of the code of Bushido. That is Japanese traditional. Follow me, please, systematically. I'm coming to something. It is not the Europeans that brought these virtues to them. It is their tradition. They know that justice is good. Common sense, their religion, they know that their tradition, they know that justice is good. It is our tradition, our religion in Biafra land. Courage. They know that you as a man, you will need to have courage to fight bad thing, to defend yourself. They know that you need to be benevolent and mercy. That is, you need to be benevolent, sharing. You need to be polite. You need to be honest and sincere. You need to have dignity and honor as a human being. Not anywhere you in this. You need to have honor as a human being. If somebody wants to buy you in order to bend the truth or to fight against your own brother, you say, no, I cannot do. Even if I'm dying of hunger, no, I don't do that. My dignity is more to me than food or than money. These are the virtues of their traditional religion. Loyalty, and the character and self-control. These are the 8 virtues of the Bushido, their traditional way of worship. Do you understand? And they have been going. Japan has been going on that till today. Today I'm talking to you. Call any person living in Japan and ask him. That is why when they see, the way they bend, there's the way they put their hand and bend for you, that is honor, loyalty, polite or politeness. It is their traditional way. Let me shock you. Do you know that had it been they accepted European religion? That European religion, Christianity would have told them that, oh no, Jesus said, please, all these things is evil. Once you believe on him and all things are passed away. So don't, this your Bushido or this and that, please, it is evil. And there will be confusion. They will turn against themselves. Are you understanding me? Just like today in Biafra land. Everybody, well, most people are Christians. I'm not against it, but there are things we need to understand. People turn against our traditional way of worship, believing that it is the Europeans that brought us the knowledge of God. Oh, Chineke, you know, that is why they will tell you, see people, when they say, they say, no, it's an idol. Because these people have been imposed an identity that is not theirs. And that is what we are trying to restore, our natural identity. Had it been Japan accepted the European way of their seeing God, impose it on Japan as they did in Biafra land, oh God Almighty, Japan wouldn't have been as successful as they are today. Because first of all, they will be fighting against each other. These people will say, no, we need to, we need to maintain our traditional. He said, no, it's evil. They will quote for you the book of Thessalonica, where Paul said, do not have how do you say it? Do not have a connection with Gentiles. Don't do this. It's all things. Oh, God Almighty. And they would have been, fighting ideologically, even to physically. Today, in Japan, that is why even the rate of suicide in Japan is very high, if not the highest in the world. If, for example, a Japanese public servant, maybe one way or the other, compromises himself by touching money meant for the public money, one way or the other, he don't even need you to come and because his dignity is more to him than life itself. You don't need to come in the court and start saying, no, I didn't do it. Where is the proof? He will just go and commit suicide. They will, because that is their code of conduct. Is one of the virtues of the Bushido, the code of Bushido. It's their tradition. So that tradition is there. They didn't allow Europe to break it. And that is the reason why Japan is succeeding today. In our land, in Biafra land, in IPOB, some people come and take oath. They will say, no, I don't. Bible say you should not take oath. Bible say, and you see ignorance speaking. You are watching ignorance standing in front of you. Ignorance personified. And you tell the person, during the time our great-grandfathers were taking oaths, do you know that things were better? Oath restores trust among themselves. Do you know that Ekumeku warriors, the Igbo Ekumeku that fought Britain to stand still for more than 3 decades, they were very secretive and they took oaths in our traditional way. Do you know that it is maintaining of honor? Do you know that if we have this system of our natural identity, people will not be messing around? Because you just go to one altar, which you call shrine. In church, you call it altar. You go there and say, take oath, I beg. Amadio Hangwan. Take oath. You say it's not you that do. Even fear will not even allow you to reach there. You start confessing that, no, I did it. But today, you will carry Bible and be lying your ass off. You will carry Quran, quote it and be lying your ass off. Because you know that it doesn't work. It's not our natural system, our natural identity. No. All those St. Michael's and Paul, they don't know you. You don't know them. They are not our ancestors. But when you mention Amadioha, in our own language, you see things that are happening. And you see people will become upright. Had it been we maintained that virtue, we will not be seeing what we are seeing today. Sabotage. Somebody will just point his brother because of money, to be killed by foreigners because of money, because there is no more virtues, because there is no more integrity, no more honor, because we are being imposed foreign identity. We are no more who we were. But that is what we are trying to restore. Because people do not know that the restoration of Biafra is more than restoring ordinary nations. It's more than we are restoring our mindset. We are restoring our mentality. In order to act, we are restoring our natural identities, whereby we can honorably sit down and say, yes, this is who we are. Not a Nigerian. You know, as I said yesterday, maybe many people do not understand. Let me say it again. In Nigeria, whereby we are forced to be substandard, it's under duress. What can we do? You will see our leader coming out defending a criminal like Ojo Zokano, because he's Nigerian now. What can we do? Suffering our leader, suffering IPOB into going down to be substandard, who we are not. You know, I will not forget that day our leader talked about Mbaka. He said, under Nigeria, we should defend them because they are our own, no matter what. Under Nigeria. But when we restore our land, now we bring out who we are, our natural identity, and we judge these people using our standard. Do you understand what it means? There are some statements. If our leader makes it, I write it down. It's very deep. You might not even notice it. But all those statements, very, very deep. Do you understand? So if we continue being on that imposed identity called Nigeria, we continue being substandard. We continue living fake lives of who we are not. And the time will come, it will become the characters of our generations coming. They will take it, you born people there in that system, and they will take it as their way of life. And their things will completely fell apart, and the center can no more hold. But today, you are blessed to be hearing our voice. You are blessed to be hearing Radio Biafra London. You are blessed to have somebody like Mazi trying to restore our natural identity. I give you the example of Japan. If had it been they allowed Europe to manipulate them traditionally, religiously, knocking off their natural way of life, knocking off their natural identity of the code of Bushido, which is still working today. Because an average Japanese know that, look, in our tradition, we should not steal. It's not something that Europe Bible tell you this and that. No. It's not from the Bible. No. He said from my tradition. We should speak the truth. You know, in Hebrew adage, it's but where are all these identities? Where are all these virtues? Because we have accepted an imposed identity on us. And that is why we are acting substandardly. You will see a man that call himself an elder. He will be there lying to you. Lying. He know he's lying. But he's saying his political statement. He's lying to you direct. He knows the truth. He sees the truth, but he's lying to you. Why? Because we are imposed an artificial identity through many ways, through religion, through tradition. Now, once you call somebody, come and take oath, and you say, no, I'm a pastor. Hey, how can you take oath? Hey, you know, because he's ignorant. We are talking about restoring our natural identity. People see something from far, like the Japanese. Maybe when they were resisting this Christianity, you see people, you see Japanese, even some Japanese that would be against them. Oh, why are you killing people? They are killing Japanese because of, but they know what they are doing, because they are trying to maintain their natural identity. Had it been they allowed themselves to be destroyed or imposed an artificial identity using European Christianity, all these their virtues will be, all will have vanished, because they will use preaching, Bible preaching. No, what is good? Why will you commit suicide? You go to hell. This and Chineke. But it is their values, it is their tradition. So that is the reason why you want to go to Japan. You want to go and work in Japan, because these people, they are honorable, they are sincere. They didn't learn it from the Bible. No. It is their tradition. Just like what we are trying to restore, so that we have a country whereby we maintain our tribal identities. Some if they call tribe, they make it, in Africa there are tribes. Because that word now, there are, just like when you call village, is only pertinent to Africa. But in Europe, they have villages, but they call it is countryside. So anyway, it's their language. So anything they want, they go and use your own language and describe it. I don't blame them. Do you understand? Because we have sold ourselves and accepted an imposed identity. That is why we are suffering. Do you understand? That is why we are suffering. Japan is a very good example. I will never stop talking about them. The very noble code guiding them today is that code of Bushido. Is their tradition. It's not what they learned from Europe. As a European, you go to Japan now, they will tell you, look, our tradition says so. We need to be honorable. You will see somebody, maybe an European will go to Japan and see maybe his work colleague. When he committed a crime, for example, a financial crime, he mismanaged. Before you know, he will tell the European, I need to go and I need to maintain my honor. Because that is what the tradition says. You maintain your honor by committing suicide. You kill yourself. So don't go into that shame of somebody killing you or jailing you. You will just go into his house or jump from a cliff and die. The Europeans said, no, we know whom I say, shut up. This is our system. I shouldn't have done this. So in order to maintain my honor, I have to do this. And that is how bad evil is reduced to the barest minimum. A European will not understand it. Human rights say, why should you commit suicide? No, but it is their tradition. Do you understand? And that is why they are progressing. If you impose on them, Bible say, don't. Everywhere will be confusion. Corruption everywhere. Because people take money, loot money, and they cover it with a quotation from Bible. Or cover it with quotation from Quran. I see somebody say, why are giving police a bribe on the road? He say, we need to give them. He quote Matthew, I don't know where. But that story where Christ say, you have to settle somebody and your accuser, settle him first on the road. Otherwise, he will put you in jail where you will gnash your teeth and remain for a long time. So you better settle him on the road. It's in the Bible. You know, everything is there. They will use everything. You see somebody looting, catch him, he will start quoting Bible for you. But had it been we are on our natural identity, you can't do that. You can't do that. You no. You will not even try it. They will give you money for the public. You will use it well. Everything you will account for everything correctly. Because if you don't know, if you don't do it, and you will die. You will die. Even your family. It will affect all your family. You know that. Your generations. It's our tradition. But they use Christianity. Oh no. The Bible says all things are past. Rubbish. What we always learn is that helps us to commit blunders. That is why there is no electricity in Nigeria. You know, they always go. Nigerians always go where that helps them to steal, to kill, to loot, to do everything. But ask now, do you have electricity? No. Everybody have generators. In the land of animals. And you are proud Nigerian, right? We need to restore our natural identities in order to live our natural virtues, which we have forsaken, which people are now attacking as evil. It is not truth. It is not truth. You know, even a golfer, all these things, oath system, taking oath, a golfer is demonized today in our land. Hey, imba offer. Hey, no, you see, no. I say, why have they removed? You see somebody moving, you think he's a human being. You don't know that they remove the brain and put another thing inside the brain. It is high time we restore our natural identity, our honor, our dignity, our character and self-control. The Fulani Caliphate is using the pretext of one Nigeria to completely erase our natural identity, converting us into states. That is why Mrs. Tambua will boldly say, my rivers. Hey, Chineke. I will kill the Igbo people. My rivers here, my rivers. Chineke. Because it's an imposed identity. And you ask him, who are the indigenous people in that river, so-called rivers? He will say, no indigenous. We are rivers man. Or we are rivers people. And you are looking, you are looking an idiot. Idiot is looking at you. We need to restore our natural identity, and that is what we are doing. Before I open my lines, there is one news I want to read about, what do you call it? This, the acting IG of police, IGP, Inspector General of Police, launches new police operation in South on Wednesday. South and Southeast. You know why this thing caught my attention? The same thing that happened during the time of Gowon. He called it police action. Our people should understand that they have declared war on Biafra land. You know, when that big tree of okwa, breadfruit, you say an idiot doesn't know that the woods of Nkokwa have been sheared. You know, when the big tree, that's a big tree of breadfruit, when it falls, you know, breadfruit is our traditional food also in Biafra land. If it fall, maybe breeze brought it down, people will gather. Now this tree have fallen. This one will go and stand on one branch. Another person will go and sit down on. They are discussing. Now look at this big tree. Now wow. See, as he's talking, he is standing on one branch. The other one is sitting down on the other part of the branch. And an idiot will be there waiting for, okay, when are we going to share the wood? He doesn't know that he has been shared already. As you are sitting down there in the branch belongs to you. The other one is standing on the other branch. It belongs to him. Before you know, both the one that they're taking for the goats to eat, branches for goats to eat, because goat likes it, I think. And for wood, and for him, many things. You know? But the idiot will be there discussing only, standing alone, discussing with you people. Others are there, standing on different branches and sitting down on different branches. It's when the idiot will know that the tree have been sheared already. It's when he will come. If we bring knife to come to where you are sitting, he say, "Oh boy, this is not my branch." You know, no. He go the other side. They will come. Will tell him, this way I'm standing since now, not my own. It becomes zero, error. Do you understand? It's only a stupid, foolish idiot in Biafra land that doesn't know that war has started. Gowon said this. He said he is going to, let me read it. Friday, July 14th, 1967. Nigeria has had more than its share of bloodshed in the past few years. When Eastern Nigeria declared itself a separate nation 6 weeks ago, most of Nigeria's 57 million people waited through apprehension for another round in the bloodletting. Last week it began. War on as everybody knows, is a necessary evil, proclaimed a Nigerian government newspaper, The Morning Post, in its Teachings of Islam column. You see, since 1967. Thus, with resignation, federal government forces led by Major General Yakubu Gowon rolled out of the lush green hills of the northern region to attack Nigerian secessionist eastern region, which now calls itself Biafra. Gowon's aim, a short surgical police action to crush the rebellion, led by Lieutenant Colonel Odimegu Ojukwu, 33 years. That time, Gowon was 32 years. Do you see it? Police action. Today, the IGP of police, he said they are launching police operation in South on Wednesday and Southeast. What does it mean? They were the same thing. The same thing. And Katrina Liang, you know, that woman is a harbinger of evil. He loves blood. He's a witch. Anywhere she goes, blood will follow. Remember when she went to Tinubu? He met Chinedu after the following less than 24 hours. Military was rolled out to shooting and killing people in Lekki. Something he cannot try in United Kingdom. But because they take you as a lower animal, all these people, and you know, not that who are the, you see what I'm telling you, the problem of Africa is the Africans themselves. He can never, Britain can never kill their people protesting. It's impossible. They cannot even think about it. Even if somebody gave it to them as a, maybe there is a protest now that is too much, they say start killing British people. Hey! Any person that brought that idea is dead on arrival. Even that person could be arrested. Say, how can, these are the indigenous, these are the citizens of the country. You can do it. But here they are going in black Africa, using black Africans to kill their own brothers. Don't you see that there is something terribly wrong? And after you blame them, why are you blaming them? If Katrina Lang, if we go to Tinubu reject him and say, no, I cannot commit this act. For me to be president, only no blood, no even single drop of blood of a person here it doesn't even worth it. It doesn't worth it. My being president of Nigeria to kill? No. And he will go to Ojuzoka. No, I cannot kill my people because of from my political position. No, I cannot do it. She will simply run and know that, oh, these people are upgraded though. They are now reasoning like human beings. Because they cannot bring British forces to come and white British to come into Nigeria to enforce their will to kill people. It's impossible. They must pass through people, through black Africans, through Nigerians. And that is what they are doing. The same way they did during the slave trading. That is the same way. That is why when you blame black Africans, not even the Europeans. Why should you allow yourself to be manipulated? They are doing the same in our land today. Moreover, even our own people are being used. I cannot even understand these people that call themselves Igbo politicians. Highly ambitious. Does it mean that you must kill your brother? What is it? Is there, even once he enters to killing people, he said, no, let us find another solution. No. No. You refuse. But in this Igbo intellectuals and the slave, it's not in their it's not in their dictionary. I don't know. I cannot even fathom this type of people. I cannot even understand. To the extent nobody started calling for the killing and not only killing, destruction of properties of IPOB members, of Igbo people in Lagos. Direct. He didn't hide it. I've seen that clip since a few days now. I've seen it. It's not a shock. Sometimes I wonder, I say, what type of human being are these? What will make you look at the Fulani? They are terrorists. Even though they kill people, they behead people, they do anything, they still, engage them. They still try to make, they try to make the highest money out of Nigeria. Everything they convert it into making money for their own people, bringing back all these people to be, we are one people. Now let us milk Nigeria. No, now they make these people believe that we are together. But it's not like that with our people. No, kill them. Hey, they are they are IPOB, they are this and that. Now the latest trend now is, once they kill you, once they arrest innocent people, they put AK-47 in their front. They say they are unknown gunmen. Before you know, they kill them. And in our land today, if somebody owe you money, maybe you don't have money to pay, or if you do, you slice, just ordinary quarrel, he will go and report, say, hey, this is a member of ECN, and they will come and carry him and kill him. This character is a character that God used to punish a people. He punishes them. Remember, the Israelis, they suffered slavery for 400 years. Do you know, for a simple fact, reason that they sold their brother, they betrayed their brother by selling him. They didn't even kill him. Only selling. And they suffered the consequences for 400 years. Imagine you in your community, in your neighborhood. Oh, because maybe you quarrel with one person. Now you go to police. I see you. I know this guy is an ECN. You come back. We go see now. And they will come and catch him and go and kill him. And you are happy. Our people are bringing curse unto themselves and to the people. But we in IPOB, we the indigenous people of Biafra, we are returning the curse to you and your generation. It will not affect us because we are doing the right thing by trying to purge all this out from our land. This stupidity to the highest order, that is what we are trying to purge out from our brain. Instead of protecting your own, you expose, even if you quarrel with him, even if, okay, really, it's an IPOB family member active. All of us are indigenous people of Biafra. Don't you know that? If you say your brother to a foreigner, that foreigner will not even trust you. He will buy, but he will not trust you. He will be monitoring you. That is why informants, they die anyhow. Because one time, even their police, they sell them immediately because they know that they are bad people. If you point to your brother, oh, look at him, I used to see him, he used to go with the Biafra flag before. You used to family. What is your gain? What is your gain? And tomorrow you'll be the first person, you carry Bible. Oh, sing praises. Oh, shout. You will shout more. And that God you are calling will punish you and punish your generations. Do you know that you are heaping curses upon your generations? Do you know that? You don't know. But you will know in the hard way. Maybe your children, once you are long gone, your children or children will be crying for bad things that are happening to them they don't understand. And they cry, they will start crying. Is it not how one Thresher will go? He was shouting. That is why he revealed that, look, let me say the truth. No person asked her. Because he said in their family they were having misfortunes falling upon them. Not that they don't have money. Their family is very rich. But you see people dying in their prime age. Problem everywhere in their family. What I'm telling you is a life story. And she started, he said, no. There is something going on in our family. Everywhere. Confusion. Confusion that money cannot solve. This one he die in accident. Oh, this one we one thing or the other. They said no. And they told them, go back to your roots and research your great-grandfather. What he did is what is happening, the repercussions you are happening today. And that is when she researched and know that, oh, their great-grandfather was a slave dealer. That time, the man was a powerful man. Go for Enugu State. He was a powerful man dealing on slave, eating and dining with Oyibo, buying slaves. He's a member of Knight, whether Knight of Mulumba, I don't know. A person that even brought a church in their community, surrounded with slaves. He can kill the slave. He is being feared because he is being supported by the Europeans. He send people, they go on slave raid in other communities and capture people. His own brothers. Oh, and they will sell them. The cries of those people, this is what is torturing them in this generation. You will hear somebody, oh, he died in America. Oh, this thing, problem everywhere. That is when she confessed. He started granting interviews. Hey, my father was a great slave dealer. I beg. We are dying. We are having problem now. So all these people, you that is pointing hands in IPOB, oh this and that, because maybe you don't like him or her, oh because you don't like the way he talks. So let me point him and they'll kill him. You are heaping coals of curses to your future generations. You understand? Everybody should be aware that the war has come. Gowon called it police action in 1967. Gowon called it police action. Today, the Nigerian government is calling it a restoration of peace. It's a police. It's also police action. Police operation. It's the same thing. Police action and police operation. It's the same thing. So what a coincidence. It's a war, complete war. But this time around, it's not 1967. They will kill us. We shall kill them. And Biafra will be restored. This is where I'm going to stop. I'm going to play this music which I was playing before because something warranted me. If you listen to this music, this music was played, I think, 80s or early 90s. Because it talked of a time of Amadi Kweche. The same thing that is happening now happened before. That is what he's talking, the music. He's speaking with a dialect. Instead of building factory in Owerri or Aba or Enugu, they go Zamfara, go build it. That is what he's saying. That time even. When you finish school as a graduate, no work for Ibo man, the Biafra. You start riding keke na pepe. Hey, our people, we should wake up. I'm telling you. But remember the topic of our submission today. It says, restoring our natural identity. I will be back.
His name is Frederick Lugard. This man is not from Biafra land. This man is not Hausa Fulani. This man is not Yoruba. But there are some people from black Africa who are willing to go to war to defend what a white man created out of their own subjugation. Who did not create it? A white man did. You asked the white man to go, the white man left and went back. But you retained every vestige of subjugation left. So can read and write, claiming they are PhD holders, but lack rudimentary, or what I would call common sense. They don't understand how to structure a society. Our forefathers were better political thinkers and philosophers more than the fools that gave us the zoo called Nigeria. They couldn't have come up with never in their lives. Instead, what they did was to surround themselves with the military and the police. Instead, what they did is to ensure the subjugation of their own people by bringing money abroad and banking it abroad. And people are wallowing in abject poverty. There are many things wrong with the way that a black person reasons that sometimes I wonder. I wonder if some of them are human beings at all or not. I wonder seriously. I don't think so, in my opinion. There is no need, there is no reason why they got independence from a country where the police do not carry guns on the street. Upon becoming independent, these band of vandals and animals created a police force. A police should be a civil service, not a force. It's civilian. They created a police force. They created mobile police, the riot police. They created the army. They created the navy. They created everything you can think about, the Air Force. They created all this rubbish in order to perpetuate themselves in power, in order to continue lying to you, in order for them to master everything that is to do with violence, to kill you and to subjugate you. The white man came, turned us into slaves, subjugated us, took away all our natural resources, and when they were going, they gave power over to a set of black people again, continuing even worse subjugation of their own people. And you're telling me these people are human beings? Is that what you're telling me? That somehow black people in Africa are normal people? Yes, is that what you want me to believe that? If they are normal, they have to prove it. The only way for you to prove that you're not a monkey is by going and getting Biafra. If Biafra doesn't come, you are an animal. Biafra is the only justification you have to exist as a human being. Anybody saying that they are, he or she is a Nigerian, that person is worse than a fool. Somebody asked me this morning here, why do you call them animals? I said, because they accepted a name given to them by somebody else. Only a dog and a cat can do that. A white man came from Scotland, said your name is Nigeria, you accepted it without asking questions, which goes to show that your brain is not working properly. Had your brains been working properly, you would say no, that this is my name. After all, you answer Ahamefula. My name should not be lost. By answering Nigeria, you have abandoned your name, you have abandoned your traditions and your heritage. That is what Biafra is here to reverse. Everybody can gang up against us if they wish. But we want to make this victory in such a way that everybody who is a Biafran will worship God forever and ever. Because the delivery of Biafra from bondage, the extrication of the children of the Most High God, Chukwu Abiyama, from that very abominable entity, will indicate to you once and for all that indeed Chukwu Abiyama is a Biafran. The world is about to see something they've not seen before. That Biafra must emerge. We must come to exist. We are not going to ask for anything that doesn't belong to us. We are not asking for any territory or resources. All we are asking
is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213-328-6224. Our WhatsApp line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +1 405 142 547. You can call us and give us your view, but remember the topic of our submission says restoring our natural identity. Caller on the line, you are the first caller. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Caller on direct line. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me?
Johnathan.
Welcome to the program. Go on.
Okay, sir. Mazi Johnathan, Dochukwu Kikabiama, Chimana Maya, Machumu Biafra, Timbibo, Chindebo, Kiaotere Bekelu, Wamakin, Maya, Ibea the Radio, Jishi President Johnathan, Ega, Biafra. Mazi Johnathan, you have seen Biafra die, Mazi Johnathan. You have seen the kingdom of heaven and earth. I am very, very happy with you. The highest truth in the whole world you have said it today. Every human race on this planet Earth have had it. Biafrans all over the world. Victory is ours. Restoring back our natural identity. Do you know what it means to be a Biafran? To be a Biafran is to be a martyr. You know. See, Biafrans, make sure this message, as it is going out for the whole world to hear around. Because I know I can speak English, because I know the English man now. You can judge me I know to speak English. English or what is the name? No, I'm not the sheik. I'm too wild to hold the Chukwu Kikada. They said that they know Chukwu Kikada, but my Johnathan, they don't know Chukwu Kikada. You start this religion to do that. You call them cowards, you think that we they start that. We are not arrogant, we are not, all of you will be on the wrong. You people don't know what is coming to you. You people that came up to kill the new savior of the whole world. Nnamdi Chukwu Abiyama na Amadua. Hey, Ajaba. That's the sheep. Okay, you should go. That's the girl in the way. Kapia no. Here he is not that. 2 weeks. Just that end of night that I don't want to. Get a man knows you call her. That and then when I get them, that's the first son of every came. Let those military men that and let us come outside. And let us stop and let them never be alive. Biafra, write down this message. See, you see Sirach, chapter 51. Make una study from verse 1 to 10. When I see verse 55, verse 26, and verse 30, they're very important. Verse 30, they're very, very important. Okay, to quote Manandu. Matthew chapter 4, from verse 1 to end. When I see verse 3 and verse 4 underline, very, very important. Let nothing deceive you. You see Matthew chapter 26 from verse 1 to end. When I see verse 4, verse 11, verse 13, verse 14, verse 15, verse 18, verse 21, verse 23 on the line, and verse 24 on the line. See, dear friends, they killed Jesus in their own time. After all, we don't know the meaning of that Jesus. Only what I know. Na no mama de aluku obubo efana oboni tete take de onse tete na ba se oponi lego efana onya dara ti onye obula can be up you obula wo to no wish tete but when IPOP member tete the ruta tete it can hija ahan ne sunura they want to come no they want to ba am what to page on the project Biafra land. I offer from other project Biafra and get the bomb. I like to know any of them. I tell you, Double the Raka will look you to Akataka, no resident of the Canada way. Now we see the happening. But yes, I know part to the men and law. I never if I say what to try. I saw the water. Put it together and they should go. Like no, now for now, yeah, Master to shoot
Must help Biafra, almost help Biafra. Thank you very much. Caller on WhatsApp, thank you for holding the line. Please, the platform is yours. Start by giving us your name and where you're calling from.
Thank you, my brother, Johnathan. My name is Ifeanyi Chukwuemeka, and I'm calling you from the Netherlands. I salute you, my brother, for your good work, for trying to pick our conscience and our thinking faculties as Biafrans and as human beings. And thank our ESN, our volunteers, or I will be all over the world, and our leadership. And so, my brother,
Come on, direct line, please. I will come to you. Try to hold the line. I'll come to you. Go on, my brother. Go.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Topic tonight is very apt. What we are going through now, and it says restoring our dignity. Yes. Because if we restore our dignity, then we will have honor, and then if we restore our identity, if we restore our identity, we will have honor, and then we will have dignity. And we have to inculcate among all these our values, that who we are. Our identity is crucial. Everything has identity, has its makeup, either in chemical makeup or so forth. But our identity as human being is paramount. It's very crucial. Now, I want to ask our people, please follow me my line of thoughts here. I want to ask of my people, of Biafra, in what other country does a high commissioner or an ambassador run around like either a head of state or internal affairs minister? Or in Nigeria, that a lady that is called high commissioner is running Nigeria like he's a president or internal affairs commissioner. Now, the British high commissioner running around in Nigeria, preaching unity of one Nigeria, and telling us about the virtues of 2023 election. There are more than 7 terrorist groups active in Nigeria, especially in the north. Banditry, raping, kidnapping, killings, maimings, destroying of lives and properties. But these are not.
On social media, you see people. I think they say it's TV people in Benue State, from Taraba, running away from their land for Fulani terrorists to take over. It doesn't make any news. For her, it's nothing. As far as the unity of Nigeria is there, all those things, life doesn't matter because, oh God Almighty. If any person that calls himself a Nigerian, you are a lower animal. I'm telling you. Go on, Mazi, go on.
Yeah. So these people are destroying lives and property in Nigeria, but these are not, they are not the colonialist headache. The United States intelligence or intelligence agencies have warned time and time again that those multiple terrorist groups that are in the north are coming down south to set up a workshop. But Katrina Lang will preach the virtue of one Nigeria and its periodical, election, especially the upcoming 2023 election. But the question we have to ask ourselves is why? Why? It is because the colonialists have given you, that is Nigerians, have given you a different identity, that is Nigeria, and in their sense, in their mind, Nigeria means limited liability company. So as long as the company makes gain, any dying, or if you are dying in thousands or how many ever you are dying, those are just inconsequential details. So I want to beg people to wake up. Whatever is it that the British and the Fulani have given you, shake it off and know that you have to reclaim your identity. If you are a Biafran, you say you are a Biafran, then the Biafran law that will cover everybody. You know our values is. And our leader have said it time and time again that Biafra will be a confederation where each ethnic nationality will take charge of themselves. Nobody will lord it over you. Don't be in a zoological republic that you don't have a say. A woman from thousands of miles away will be running Nigeria and catering the things away, and we are dying like flies, and nobody talks about it. They don't talk about this. Our people dying up and down, our young men mowed up and down. This woman have never said anything about the killing, extrajudicial killing of Biafrans. It will never be good. Where would this kind of person and whoever sent him, whichever country is working for, unless they repent, judgment of heaven will visit them. And before I go, my brother, this man called, this man, Baba, this IG of police. You remember that one, I think one person, either himself or somebody else, said that shoot, the bandits wherever they are, you read it, and then the minister of, I think, defense minister or somebody said that everybody has right to to rule of all those things. Innocent there until proven guilty. But that one is not applicable to Biafrans. They are moving armed forces from the terrorist ravaged Borno State to Biafra land, and this is where I will pledge to anybody that is not Fulani, that is in Nigerian army, lay down your weapons, go home and defend your own country, because Fulani is taking Nigeria. This is not a conjecture. You see it happening. So Usman Baba, this IG of police, said kill the IPOB secessionist without following the rules of engagement. Don't wait for kill them all. Don't mind the shouting press. If they accuse you of a crime against humanity, don't worry. It will come to my desk, and you know what I will do. Take the war to their doorstep. Extend them all. This man has indicted himself and whoever else is working with him and his government again in the International Criminal Court in The Hague. That's where he will land sooner than later, because this world is listening to what he's saying. It is everywhere in the press, and we will make all the efforts in this God's earth to bring it to the international community and to the International Court of International Criminal Court in The Hague, because enough is enough. Biafrans, wake up. Don't let them lure you with drug or drink. Wake up and defend your fatherland, and Biafra will be the biggest miracle, the biggest thing, the best thing will happen to us in this life is the restoration of independent and sovereign Republic of Biafra.
Thank you.
God bless Biafra.
And
all hail Biafra.
Almost hail Biafra. Thank you. Caller on direct line. Thank you for holding on. Mazi, can you hear me, please? Caller on WhatsApp, I will come to you. Please hold on there. I will come to you. Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi, I can hear you loud and clear.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much for your permission today. So I'm coming from South Carolina. You know, something you mentioned about the culture, our culture. I joined you in Iran, but I met when talking about our traditional culture, norms of society, and the way our fathers were able to maintain sanity in the land before the Europeans came with religion and their own way of life. I served. I'm a Biafra, but I did service in Osun State in one remote village, and in that village they had a culture of if you steal something, if anybody steals anything, it could be farm produce. Commonly, is farm produce, or maybe something else. They made an announcement like, what town crier will go to the village square and make an announcement and say, if you know you stole so and so from this person's farm, you are hereby instruct return that thing to that place within 7 days or how many days they decide to give to you. And after that, those number of days elapses, anything that happened to the person, In fact, it was so effective that the people that used to steal in that community were visitors, like youth corpers. None of the villagers will dare to steal anything from anybody. In fact, rather than steal, you go and beg for, let's say, it's food, and they will give you. Then, if there is any theft, they always start suspecting like youth corpers or maybe some visitor, someone that does not know laws of the land. I heard you mention that thing. Before the Europeans came with their religion and the Arabs came with their own religion, and then they now brought all this form of government that has kept us back for several decades now. We had our society, and I heard that I can't remember the man who wrote that he had been through the land and born Africa, and he had not met a man who was poor and a man who did not have any morals. So I think black people in our original human state, without intervention of all these foreign religion and way of life, we behave like human beings. But once you bring all these foreign things to us, we are the most likely and most, vulnerable to abuse it, and then also, kind of things you have in Africa. People believe below animal level. And before I just sign off, that would be, you guys would have seen this thing of UFOs. The American government now, they decided to pay close attention to this unidentified flying objects that they are saying that they don't understand their technology is beyond what we know as man. So and they can even say, okay, they can use Africa to negotiate to the aliens coming. Everything for us is like, it's not possible. It's only religion, But I don't talk about it. Let me just check that thing. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, and remain blessed. Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, thank you for holding on, Mazi. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi. Am I coming out?
You are coming out crystal clear. Go on.
Thank you, Mazi Chinedu, Mazi Johnathan Chinedu. It shall be well with you, Mazi. I greet you. I greet all your co-hosts. I greet your Mazi, all the presenters on the Radio Biafra. Thank you, Mazi, for this evening topic you raised. I still remember Mazi Ifeanyi Chukwu Ezum. I hear from Ndi Ejezie in Arondi Zog. Mazi, to start with, Mazi, the topic you just raised this evening, it shows to us that it is time that we, the indigenous people, that is all the entire Africa, not only in Nigeria, because in Igbo they say, call the boke, call the bogene. In the whole Africa are seeing today, we have no dignity. What are the costs? Have we ever asked question? What are the costs of our non-having of dignity, losing of our pride, losing of our identity? But blacks, we never ask. We never ask any question. We only believe in settle less. Mazi, I don't even blame white people. They were doing all these things hidely. They were hiding, doing it secretly, using Fulani to do all their bidding.
She's
But
directly
now,
in charge. Directly. Warning people, telling, she's there directly in charge. Britain is directly in charge.
so Mazi, you will see now that she is just like our past so-called deputy before, what he was doing in secret. After he finally find the excuse to come out, exactly the same thing this woman now you see in Nigeria. That so-called British High Commissioner, she's no more hiding. She's now out, ready to do what? To prove to us that she is the one in charge. And what are the real indigenes of the land? What are they doing? That is the real question we should ask ourselves. And the whole answer goes back to the way black man reason. Our reasoning capacity is still false. We are still having problem in our reasoning capacity. Because you cannot tell me that a white woman will leave her own country, will leave her own land, and come into your space as a black man, as a black woman, and now dictating to you what you should do, how you should run your life, how you should do your own things. And you are there clapping. You are there clapping. Mazi, animals are more even reasonable than we are, including me. We should be ashamed of ourselves. We should be ashamed of ourselves, because Biafran leaders, Biafra is supposed to be the light of Africa, the strength of our Africa. That is the reason why you see now that the whole world, including some part of America, including some part of Europe, including some part of the whole world, have ganged up to do what? To subdue Biafra, so that Africa can never rise up. But they know that this quest of restoring Biafra is not depending on Mazi NNAMDI'S. It is depending on our own Chukwu Okike Abiama, the creator of their own lives, the creator of this universe, the creator of our own lives. We know Biafrans we have done a lot of things. We have gone astray, not knowing, thinking that we are living a better life, thinking that everything is all right, not knowing that we have been feeding people that we are better than. Mazi, your topic today really touched me. And I say, Chukwu Okike Abiama, who has been feeding you with all this wisdom, all of you, Mazi Ike Peters, Mazi Alozie, all of you on this very holy platform, it shall be well with all of you. we replenish all of you. We guide us. We protect us. This evil woman have given orders to the Janjaweeds to go and kill the children of God, as they have done at the day past, the time past. But are we going to allow them? Are we going to keep quiet for them to massacre us the way they did? For the oil to continue, flowing to their own territory? I don't know. We are not fighting against Britain, but they are the ones fighting against Biafrans. They are the ones. But Chukwu Okike Abiyama is watching. And we too, we are watching. And we can never keep quiet. They can never ever silence us. Biafra must emerge, because the time is now and is imminent. Mazi, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Shall be well with you.
And you too. Thank you. Remain blessed. I want to pick a call from direct line. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Hold on. I'll come to you, please. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Caller on direct line. You are shouting hello. Can you hear me? The platform is yours. My goodness me. Whether he's listening to his own voice to come out before he will speak, I don't know. It's really absurd. Caller on WhatsApp, please. You can go on. Caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program.
Mazi, good day, sir.
Welcome to the program.
My name is Nkwochi Meza, calling from Ghana. I'm the national PRO in Ghana. I want to make an announcement before I make a comment. Biafra in Ghana, Ipob in Ghana. Sunday is our general meeting. It's an emergency. We are to gather on Sunday to do a emergency meeting concerning the 31st May that is coming up. Our Heroes and Heroes Day. So everybody are invited, both the ones that listen the radio at their houses and they are not coming for meeting. All of you are invited. Come for the meeting on Sunday. If you want to come, if you are a new member, you want to join, you can reach me on 023-85-661-64. 023-85-661-64. Please, we need all the Biafrans in Ghana. Biafrans are many here in Ghana. Please come out and support your people. You know what is happening at home. You know how Nigeria is fighting tooth and nail to destroy our people and our land. We urge you to come out to support IPOB, support Mazi, and they can support ESN for the good work they are doing. They are doing the work for every one of us. So I urge everybody in Ghana to please come out and join IPOB. You can reach me once again on 023-85-661-64. Please call me. I will direct you where we do meeting. Mazi, like what you're saying, they're doing analysis. The topic that said restoring the identity of ours. Africa. I don't know. Look at is it day before or yesterday they said that they went for Paris for meeting, Africa summit. I was asking, do France come for Africa for a meeting? France government, do they come to Africa to come and do their summit? Why is that every time African leaders will be running to Europe, to France to do their meeting? Going to beg.
Listen, is France called them to come, and as animals they are. When you have many dogs, you call them. You don't need to. Everybody, yeah, you ring bell. All of them will fly, come and meet you. They are begging. They say France Africa's financial summit. Economic, financial, and economic summit. So. That is it. Are you talking about what about African Union's headquarters is built by China? in Addis Ababa. 200 budget of 200 million. We're African Union headquarters. These people, do they have a dignity at all? What is 200 million? That even President Pobia's son or daughter can even write the check without blinking immediately. But they don't have dignity. They are begging, you know, always begging. Have you seen a beggar that his life is good? Very miserable. They put Africa into this miserability, you know, and it is high time. What we are doing is for African population to slaughter, kill, rise up in revolution, slaughter all these politicians. You know, I'm telling you.
Mazi, like today I'm discussing with a Ghanaian person today. The guy is very, very bitter. He said that this our leaders say. I was telling the guy that in the whole of Africa, what we need is a revolution. Yes, we know that that J.J. Rawlings did revolution in Ghana, but they need to do another serious revolution. Mas, do you know that all these leaders in Africa, number one, they don't have shame, and it's those Europeans. It's like, let me use our governors as an example. Do you know that our governors during this campaign, as they are doing in Anambra, most of them have gone to North. So they will go and tell them their manifesto, what they will do in Anambra. And or maybe if there are 5 or 6, the Hausas will choose the one that will be loyal to them. That is what they are doing in Africa. Before you become a president in Africa, you go to Europe, they will be the one that will choose.
That is why I said before. That is why we should do away with this electioneering. European imposed the electioneering. And formulate our own natural system of governance in Africa. All these things will come through the restoration of Biafra. I'm telling you. We have to run a government that is baffling to Europeans. They don't even understand it. They will not understand. So how will they teach us what they don't understand? But when they put us into perpetual electioneering for every 4 years, perpetual deception, what do you expect? My brother,
so like Mazi, yes, like you see what Katrole is doing. It's exactly, look at the people that she's meeting, saboteurs, the ones she know that will sabotage Biafra restoration. Go and check all the whole people that Katrole and I meet. They are all saboteurs. You understand? They are all the people they will use to fight against their brother. That's exactly what they are doing in Africa. They will run and go to Paris. They are going to Africa Summit in Paris. Then the resources that France are using, where do the resources come from? Africa. Now these people, they don't have shame. These people, they don't have any shame. You are going to Paris. Why the Paris are using your money, your resources to develop Paris? Do you know what thing they are doing in Ghana? So that is what they call galas in Ghana. The boys are doing galas. Do you know what they are doing? Their army will go and shoot a Ghanaian, a youth in Ghanaian, but to allow China to be mining that galaxy, to be doing that galaxy. But your own people, you will kill him, but allow a foreigner to be taking care of that thing you don't want your brother to. Nah, Mazi is too much. I'm telling you, Africa. My prayer is that Chukwu Kabema should help us to restore Biafra. That is the only hope we have in Africa is Biafra. Without Biafra, Africa, I don't know. Mas, please let me stop here. So because it's boiling in me, the anger is boiling. African leaders, they don't have shame, and that is why they don't want to support Biafra restoration, because they know what Biafra can do. But one thing is certain, one thing is sure: whether they support Biafra or they do not support, Biafra must be restored. It doesn't matter how many people they killed. They should go ahead killing us. We one day will rise up and we'll start killing them too. Katrola that should be running around, going everywhere she like, because she have leg to travel. How many Africa are in Europe traveling, telling their people when they did it, when Britain left EU? How many Africa when they are telling the people, or even European Union? How many of the members went and tell Britain not to leave EU? But Katrola is going every state, causing havoc, killing our innocent people. Maz, thank you for picking my comment.
Thank you. You too. Thank you very much. Caller on direct line. Mazi, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi, I can hear you loud and clear.
Welcome to the program.
Mazi, my name is Mazi, my man of Johnathan. Hello.
Go on.
Can you hear me?
Yes, the whole world is hearing you. Please. Caller on WhatsApp, I will come to you, please. I will come to you. Hold on. Mazi, go on. Caller on WhatsApp, hold on. Are you listening to me? Don't talk. Somebody is online. Go on, Mazi.
Yes. I am my man, Nigerian. I am calling from the United States of America. I reside here in Washington, D.C., but I am from Amibo. Amibo Inono. Amibo is the home of the Tiger, and Amibo is the home of the Tiger of Ipob. Mas, I thank you for all your time. Every day you wake up, you come, you prepare, you come and give us this lecture. God will bless you. I thank God Almighty for Mazi NNAMDI'S. I am talking to all the Biafran, all the youth that found themselves in this contraction called Nigeria. The Biafrans, we do not have to, you don't have to worry too much. It is not only about you. This is the death for every youth because they have decided they're going to take our land from us. If you see what is going on in the northern part of Nigeria, especially Kaduna, Zamfara, Borno, then you will know. And then even in Mali, you will see that these people are inside. They are coming. They are coming. And the unfortunate thing is that the people who are in power, like the politicians, they do not know what is coming to them. That is the problem. They are here fighting an internal war. Instead of them to get the youth together so that they can defend the aggression that is coming to us, they are here killing us in the name of the police and the military, not knowing that the military that brought to them are the military from the Sahel. These are the Fulanis that want to come and occupy our land. So if they know exactly what is coming to them, believe me, they will be so surprised. The only thing I'm doing now is on you. You are a Biafran man. You are a Biafran youth. You do not have anything to lose. You are fighting for your life, to defend your life, defend your family, defend all that you own. That is what you are defending. If you are Oduduwa, you got to stand up because it is only one life that we have. This is not even we are fighting to save Nigeria. We are to save our own personal life. So I am calling for you. If you have anything that you can use to defend yourself, because it can come at any time, you better just get ready to defend your family and defend your mother and your father. That is what you have to do. So I am calling upon the people who are here in America who think that they are having a good time. All these people that think that it is a business or it's a chieftaincy, anywhere that they're having a party, you will see all of them. Then they want to show off, but I'm assuring them that they will never have a place to show off because Nigeria is gone. I am letting them know that all their properties, all the things that they have wasted to build back home, that is the wasted thing. So I thank God for NNAMDI'S that, be left the preciousness of all the youth. What we have to do is now we have to unite. Do not let all these politicians confuse you, because what we are fighting is more than what the politicians is coming. I saw it. There is something that my heart was bleeding when I saw it. So stand your ground. You are the youth. You're going to defend yourself. Do what you have to do. And for the people that are here, we have to do this job of securing, that is the security, which is our Eastern Security Network. These are the last line. This is our lifeline. And these are the people that are going to protect us. So we have to use our money to support them so that they can fight this fight for us. Because as for the fight, it is coming. I'm telling you, it is coming. So if you have to do any donation to the Eastern Security Network, I urge you to go to our website. And that our website is www.ipob.usa.org/donate. www.ipob.usa.org/donate. Mazi, thank you and God bless you.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, Mazi. Caller on WhatsApp, you can go on now. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Mazi, good evening, sir.
Welcome to the program.
Mazi, do the reggae, sir. With your family. I'm calling you from a zoological republic, animal kingdom. I'm living at. Yes, sir. So what I want to tell you this night, you see the woman called Caroline, Catro mad woman. I swear to God who made me Agbarandigbo Gemecha Gbagbo that woman. Agbarandigbo. That woman is only Igbo this thing go later kill the woman. That woman is the only problem we have in this Biafra struggle. And another one I want to tell you, Mazi, is Fulani problem we are talking about. And something. We are not talking about Fulani. What we are talking about is Igbo politicians, our people. They are the ones that holding us for this struggle. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the truth, Mazi. By the time we finish with all these our politicians, that na true now. Now you to this nowadays. Now bro before the fight this Biafra struggle. The only people who drive na this struggle now is our politicians na Igbo. Na broke our problem here na gbage pure truth Mazi. So na
your network is reconnecting. I don't know.
If anybody who are listening for his advice in gospel, we open eyes very well, and the person will not be cannot be illiterate for his life again, generation to generation. So that is it. What I'm telling you this night, Mazi, Ogadron Nama, our leader. Anytime unu direct now, can destroy this zoo, especially our politicians, Igbo politicians, hungry politicians we have for East. Anytime unu direct, I swear to God, I want on a zoo, I nature unu.
What on here, nature? Are you? It seems you started listening to Radio Biafra today.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure. No.
Okay. So I am not in I nature command, please. That is an old story. Please, let's take another call. Don't tell me all those. We don't need all those words. We are waiting. What are you waiting? Caller on WhatsApp. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
They brought
to
your land. You say in a chain. You don't want to hear that here, please. Are you waiting for who?
Good morning, sir.
Welcome to the program, my brother.
Yeah, should I go ahead?
Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead. Call on WhatsApp.
Okay, I'm Chisom Ejike. Yes, God bless you, my brother. Bless our leader. Bless all the lieutenants. Bless our volunteers, those at home fighting for the restoration of Biafra. I want to. This thing called Nigeria will never ever work. As this woman moving around, meeting all the whole corrupt politicians, things that she cannot do outside, I want to let her know that those people she's meeting today don't have the mandate of the people. The people will decide what will happen to them, not those people that is meeting. The highest office of every citizen, the highest office of every person is the highest office is the office of the citizen. Is the most highest office on earth. The citizen will say what they want, and they will decide what they want, and they will do what they want. And that time has come. Two, again, let me tell them that the day I think that Nigeria will not work, and the day I take my mind out of Nigeria, when I think in any recruitment, before you see 99.99% of everybody that join military, both those that join soldier, what they have in mind, and those people that read law. Many people enter military because of the military molest them and their families, beat them. They went and joined military. The same thing police. They join police to come and be picking money from the streets. Mazi, if you know where they call Jaji, where they call depot in Kaduna, Maraban, Jos. Anytime they finish this recruitment, you will see those that just recruited came out, 18 intake or 17 intake. They will start depending on the civilian immediately. Those people selling things around that Maraban Jos, they will start packing their things, start stealing from that place, start beating civilians. From that day, they put on military uniform. They will start molesting people. And that is why they join
what they brainwash them. They tell them to do that. You are no more. You are above human being. That those people are bloody civilians. You go out there and deal with them. That is what Nigeria is. People don't know what Nigeria means for them. People don't know.
That is what they are doing to. That is what they are doing to our people. The same thing, the police. When can you imagine that a policeman say that he cannot stay? He has a rifle. That once he has a rifle, he has the mandate to get money from anywhere. That he will never stay without. That other people, the armed robber, hold the rifle and they hide themselves to come out. But he has license to do anything. Do you see that there is no way these people will come and maintain law and order because of the system? You will see the military will be chanting with the police name, insulting police in one country where they are doing almost the same work. They will be singing in Hausa, insulting the police. Police will be singing, insulting the military. I have never seen in the whole world where police and military are fighting. It's only in Nigeria. And people don't want to know what is going on. How can a woman will become ruling Nigeria to tell them that Buhari is dead? This woman Abia State. She has gone to Imo State. Last time she go to Lagos. What happened in Lekki? Killing starts everywhere. She has called David Mike and snap picture with all the whole corrupt politicians. Do you know David Mike in Otupo, where David Mike came from? David Mike did not even do 10-kilometer road for years. When even he ruled as a military administrator in Lagos State, he still do the communication minister, a minister of communication in Nigeria during Babangida regime. Do you know that Idoma people cannot be proud of David Mike? This woman has never met any good person since I've been monitoring her. The whole people she's meeting is evil people. Those you are meeting, let me tell you, they don't have our mandate. The water you drink in our land will kill you. The leg you march in our ground will destroy you. This is where I will end my submission for now. God bless you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I remain blessed too.
God bless you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. You know, the people this woman is meeting is their agents. These are British M16 agents. They will go and tell them what is at stake, their job, and they will post for photo, and they don't hide it. Let me tell you, the problem we are having is not even the people, I mean the politicians. It is the people, the masses. How many are these politicians? Do you see what happened during NSAS? Where are their military? They didn't run. If people will rise up as one body to pursue and kill all these politicians, many of them ran away that time. I picked a call on direct line and it cut off. I don't know why. So the problem is the population themselves. That is what, you know, we are trying to solve this problem right from the grassroots. To educate people to understand their role, that they can do something, that they are the real owners, the holders of the power. That power belongs to the people. Not all these politicians you are seeing, they are very few. They are very few. Without the population, there will be no politicians. If the population rise up today, the whole politicians will run away. That is the reality. But people to think about like that, no. But we are raising the brain, I mean the mindset of the people. Caller on direct line. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on direct line. What is happening? Are you hearing me?
I'm calling from the Republic. My name is from I'm calling from the Republic.
Program, go on.
I say, thank you. May HAUSA keep you alive for us. May God bless you have been doing for us. It's not easy. And Hamadike one of Biafra land. May
Mazi, your voice is no more coming out. What is happening? Are you talking to me through earphone, please? Okay, please raise your voice a bit. I don't know. Your voice is going back and forth. I don't know. Go on.
Okay, man. Like I was saying, this woman that is moving around in our land, you already said it all. He's moving around to visit out the whole the place in our land for many donkey years. To charge them to continue the one Nigeria that is to stand, because that oil and gas, the British need them. They need them. Now they don't know about to hold us down through this a fully way for our land, because there's no how they can hold up without these people. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. That person knows how to do anything. And these people now, because of their selfish interest, because they don't commit against Hamadike, because they don't put hands to kill us right from 2016 to today. They don't kill us, massacre us every year. So they don't feel repent. These people don't feel repent. The language we understand now, this language you say this will then go because of Hamadike already let us know say there's no way. These people they don't go free anywhere where they run to. We go fight to the only one man for that Biafra land. They go come. You got it better because they don't buy us. So this time around who go buy them to the way shit go come up for the bottom. Because these are people, they want all of us to die. No one will stand for that. Even though one man can go fight to the last. We go fight to the last. Look at the day because wait for another man land for Lagos. They are say itself. King go back and they say less. We will see him one day. They will still get him. And they for Lagos, they contribute to kill us. Where we say we will fight to rescue us from the Fulani. We will get him anyway, we will get him. And again, when we talk about our deputy and referring our deputy, maybe something we don't lost some 30, but the coming of IPOP, not they redeem us back. Not coming of IPOP, then they bring us back to life. And the same way Biafra restore, bam, everything we lost will get back, all our identity. And this HSC complex, we don't lose, we don't fill our head. We go return everything back because we don't lose so many things, maybe small. That's why Hamadike send them to us to come to save us. Because if you say no, this man, I know we to our people. Looking at they encourage our people for land, and I will hear my voice this night. Our youth, because our men, now would be BK. Any place where they gather, those where they evening time to go drink for beer parlor, I beg this time around gym now we day now. Everybody prepare yourself. No one to go out again, so you won't go drink for beer parlor. Relax, they feel comfortable, so nothing that happen. Or not you waiting there. Fine. Now I people members are in the fine. Now lie. If you're not holding anything for pocket to protect yourself. Any place you know Hundani, Hana, they are only make a move sharp. Only the mother who need you, only get about because we never have a goon. We not any place, open place of Japan last year. So we enjoy weekend and anything. Only like a which I'm working in which Mabunda Nas, Cotalama, Mabunda, people compound. Miss Linde village, side road, Mbo major road. We lead to township, not close to township. Unana to Dagada, Angomai, or enjoy. Yabro gather and book Moko also. I will like came because I knew about moving a 28. You can't tell Rakia that watch. Hello? Not the police of Nambana.
What's up? Hold on.
Abu Munegi, if you knew Geji, but I will make a move. unu jikwa unu ga-eji kwado unu agba ihe dịka egbe unu gba ha bifo ha na-abụkọ unu na-agba ha ga-agba unu isi la ha ga-egwere ugbo ahụ gbafee unu ga la ọ bụrụ ka ha na-achọ unu ga-anọdụ ha egwe ahụ gbagbusi na ọhịa kidnap unu ọka magị gbara ha unu mgba ha unu ere kem bifo gịnwa na awụ gịnwa lewutela mmadụ abụọ na atọ unu anakwara agada any place la ụlọ ma ọ bụla kọmpa ma ọ bụla erod unu gara enwe manya laba unu agadara moto polisi mgba na-abịa ma ọ bụ abịa unu arịla atatara ọbụ a na-achọ ọgbasawu
Thank you, my brother.
ọbụla ka ekwucha ụmụ nwoke anyị unu ka ekwucha
Thank you.
arụsị ka ndedebe anyị dị snit onye ọbụla arịla atata fil ya enweghị
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Mazi, thank you very much. Good evening, and thank you for your good work. And may God bless you. This is DK calling from my location. I got to make some submissions. I listened to you. I'm so happy that I'm able to connect today because I've been trying for the past 1 month. I want to tell our people to not to forget some of the things that have been happening, some of the sacrifices that have been made, those that have been murdered. Anything we do, we should not forgive some persons or some things, but we should never forget all the atrocities that are being committed against us, because it is anything that we have been passing through. It is not right even in the sight of God, humans, or anywhere. So what I want to tell our people is that they should never forget vengeance. They should remember everything. Nkpo massacre, National High School, the 14th September, our leaders' place, those that died, Ikonso, the people that are being killed on daily basis, even this week alone. I know many people that have been slaughtered by these people. So I just want to say that we should never forget any, and then no forgiveness. In fact, this time, this one, there shouldn't be forgiveness. For now, we may forgive those that didn't kill, but they were making utterances that did not also, that annoyed, but they didn't say go and kill. But like of those fools, the ones in Lagos that said killer people should not be forgiven. So in fact, vengeance, like I also want to say, is that they should not bother attacking people like that. Like I heard somebody was saying attacking nobody attacked him. He just arranged all those things. Nobody attacked him. People like that, the enemy will kill him themselves, because anybody that used you to kill your brother will never trust you. In fact, the person anybody that does that has succeeded in making himself prey to the for the enemy. The enemy will kill them. All these people you see, even the people those people that were sacked from Ipob because of their evil ways. Such it is the enemy that will kill them. Those that are appointing people, their own mothers, their own blood to be killed, the land will be against them. And the enemy, those enemies that they are telling to kill their own brothers, those enemies will kill them. Because it's just a simple natural law. You cannot kill you cannot take away, you cannot take your own blood. And you expect somebody that asks you to betray your own person, to destroy your own brother. you think that the thing will spare you. So they will kill them. My prayer this night is that anybody, whether by a mission or commission, those enemies will kill them. They will be the ones that will kill. So we should not even bother. Those enemies will kill him. The enemies that he think that the enemies are his own persons. That will kill him.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you. You know, the truth is this: we are in the era of tit for tat. We should not, depend on posterity to deal with the person. If you declare yourself our enemy, if you are calling for our killing, we will not wait there, be praying for you to be killed by our enemy or God. No. Our killing. We will not wait there, be praying for you to be killed by our enemy or God. No.
To do is to leave us alone. The same way we were before the British came. We have the documentation to prove that we never gave the British the consent to form one Nigerian place. We have the documents.
Not to threaten you, Mazi, because you are doing a very wonderful work, a very hard work that you are doing. People say you are trying. No, this we are doing is so a very hard work task. Because Mazi is not for our leader and IPO. On by now, because we have lost everything. We lost who we are. We lost our dignity. We lost our faith. Mazi, black people. Black. Oh, Mazi, my name is Michael Israel. Mazi, you know your topic tonight. It was very wonderful. We need to restore who we are. Like our leader used to say, is there anybody in Britain that answer Wachuku? Now I'm asking Katrina Leng, let her know that we are the children of heaven. Is there anybody in Britain that is answering children here? Chinedu in here, which means God is light, Elohim that is in heaven. He is the light in Biafra. Because Mazi, what we are suffering today, like as our brothers, they were saying, our people is the problem. Mazi, we are the problem of ourselves. Some people today, they don't even, I was saying the other day, some people today, they don't have money just to bring an ordinary 2 hours, ordinary 2 hours now, only just to listen. Mazi, they cannot do it. Why won't they fall on the trap of the enemy? Because they are not listening. They don't care. Even when they on Biafra, which day when this Biafra they come, Mazi, you will see them. What is their concern? It's what they will eat, what they will feed, the money they want to make. The higher talk about any other thing. They don't even know what we are pushing. That we are pursuing for our survival as a race. Because the whole world wants us to go down. But let me tell them, we will not go down because Elohim is with us. We answer Chibi here. Is there anybody in white country that answer Chibi here? No. So that shows that we are the children of Elohim to go to Biafra. And there's nothing anybody can do to change that. Not even the saboteurs. Because man, when they are clean up, it is evil brother. You will see that all
we signed with them was to trade with Royal Niger Company. We never gave them the consent to go and form Nigeria. This is one thing that the so-called band of Nigerian intellectuals never ever bothered to ask themselves, including the Yorubas, Wilshonka in particular. Did we give our consent to Lugard to go and form Nigeria? The answer is no, we did not. Where did they derive the authority to go to form that zoo? Why did they hand over to the group of black men that continue the same slavish mentality impacted upon them by their masters?
Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you, and remain blessed. Thank you. Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, thank you for holding on. Mazi Chuku, can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
Okay. Thank you very much.
There we go.
My name is Chukwu Emmanuel. I'm a native of Isiago, Ebonyi State, Biafra. I greet as Johnathan. I greet her leader, my leader, Mazi NNAMDI'S for a time like this. I want to start from the British High Commissioner in Nigeria. These Brits have done so harm than good in Nigeria. These British have destroyed completely Nigeria. They are operating with all these saboteurs in different states, using them to talking about Nigeria. They see Nigeria as a football. When they play the football to Fulanis, the Fulanis will play it back to them. They play it again. The Fulanis play back to them. What happened in 1960? Between Nnamdi Azikiwe and Awolowo. If there is a way Azikiwe will come back and Awolowo to see what is Nigeria is all about now. I think the people that is alive to, like Itubu, like Ojo Okano, like Obasanjo, and all of them who are alive today, if these people can reason as a human being, if these people can remember their tribe, that Nigeria is going to nowhere is Nigeria is going to hell. They suppose now they are alive. I mean the people that are alive to do everything humanly possible to break this chain of slave. Because the worst is pain. How can somebody like Chinedu and all of them put together that claim they are so big that they are dealing with white people like British, then they are still talking of Nigeria? Black people, our leader have said it without number, time without number. Black people cannot reason. When you try something that is not working, with white people, they will think and they will reason and they will correct it and they will move forward. In a black form, they will continue doing the same mistake. The same mistake. This white woman in Abuja, in your British company, in British country, you have light, you have road, you have all amenities for humanity. But in Nigeria, the whole country that was built earlier 60s, 70s, all grounded. None of them is working. Closed down. Nobody will waste this time in the next going to university in Nigeria. After 4, 5, 6 years, as a doctor, as a lawyer, whatever you yourself, there is no work. You continue to find a way to get visa, to travel to America, to travel to Europe, to travel to China, where you are looking for the daily bread. How long the black people in Nigeria will reason to think that a time will come when there will be no more? What will happen to their people? To forget about what they are going to eat today. To think after death, the rest of people, what is going to happen to them? Until people understand that Nigeria is going to be hot, that anybody that he says is in Nigeria outside in overseas, people will look at you as animal. Not even animal is better than you, because the white people are listening to our leader and we know that our leader is saying the truth, and our leader is trying to wake the black people in Nigeria up so that they will learn and make their way to be a woman. But you see, all these wicked people called them Nigeria in overseas, they are asking somebody who are trying to save them and their children. How for one Nigeria? This woman, this British woman, it will not go well with you. I think this is the time everybody will do everything. Let everybody die instead of saying anything about election. No more election in Nigeria. No more. Everybody will fight for a survival. Thank you very much. All hail Biafra.
All must hail Biafra. Thank you very much. Thank you. I think this is where I'm going to switch off the phone. I'm telling you. I want to read something. I want to read something. The confession of Okorocha, Biafra agitation, May 19, 2021. I did not give IPOB 500 million. Okorocha. Let me. Please, caller, make it, round it up, please, in 2 minutes, because I'm on the verge of closing. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp. Can you hear me?
Hello.
No. I don't know. I'm on the verge of closing. I don't know. Please, caller, make it. I'll give you, please, 3 minutes. Round it up. 3 minutes, please. I'm on the verge of closing. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Good evening, Mazi.
Welcome.
Thank you so very much for allowing me to call into your program. I know I'm calling at the time where you are shutting down, but thank you for permitting me to speak tonight. And good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, fellow Biafrans across the world. My name is Obinna. I'm calling from London. And good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, fellow Biafrans across the world. My name is Obinna. I'm calling from London.
No wonder they are incapable of civilization. They are incapable of human development.
Then I can go down and explain a bit. Mazi, in Russia, their values, Russia believe in stability and security. That is why whatever the Western world is doing to come against Russia's security and stability, they will fight with their life to safeguard their people. It does not matter if they are oligarchy or not. It's another debate for another tomorrow. Mazi, United States value system hinges on freedom, individualism, volunteerism, mobility, patriotism, progress, and the American dream. If it comes in between this value system, America, you are a forgotten issue. It means America believes in freedom of all. That is good and is working for them. Mazi, for the Chinese, they also believe in harmony, benevolence, righteousness, courtesy, wisdom, honesty, loyalty, and filial piety. This is the Chinese. They might be practicing communism, but it's a system that enables them to secure their value system. The Western world might not like the system that they practice, but this is the system that is of interest to the people of China, and they will do everything to secure it. Mazi, you mentioned so much about the Japanese. Japanese, like you said, thank you so much for that. Our people must understand that they believe in honesty. Anything that comes in contrast to honesty with the Japanese will be destroyed. That is why they teach honesty in the school from kindergarten till you become an adult. Mazi, coming down to the Igbos and the Biafran value system. Remember, we know the traditional Igbo culture emphasize values such as community, family, respect for elders, life, and hospitality. Mazi, one of the things I want to remove from the value system of Igbos in this time until we restore Biafra is respect for the elders, because the Nigerian value system has destroyed the Igbos and the Biafrans value system. They have made our value system to look as though they are against us or they are wrong. That is why our people, who we call the elders, have decided to go in the way of Nigerians, and they have lost every sense of behavior and respect that every elder should be given. I will spend more time on dealing with them tonight. Mazi, tonight I want to talk about set of people briefly. For the Biafran political leaders, if you have not heard, I know from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's for the past years about the foreigner coming, about what is awaiting for all of us. I want to speak to your consciousness. You, the governors, the senators, House of Reps, and those that occupy political positions across state and local government. Think. If you allow your people to be murdered and killed, no one will protect you. The enemy will not protect you. Look at what the British did, the mess they caused between the Israel and the Palestinians. They have been in the war for the almost 100 years today. They left them because they couldn't control it. They left. If you allow these people to use you to kill your people, no one will come and protect you when you are left alone. If you murder all of us in Biafra, no one can come and stand for you. They will murder you. Look what happened to Afonja. When they finished, they murdered him. So please rise up and protect your own. We might have ideological differences based on the way we bring our ideas to you, the way we tell you what we know. We might have differences with you, but the central point is you must rise up and protect your people. You must rise up and protect your family. Later on, we can deal with our ideological differences. Do our ideological differences to shut your eyes that you will watch our people perish. I want you to wake up and fight for your people. Mazi, for this, the second one is the Biafran business leaders. Those that they call the businessmen, those that control the economics in Nigeria. They own businesses, they have money and all of that. I speak to you tonight. You've been quiet. You have been using your money to establish in other parts of the world and in Nigeria, which is a good news for you. But let me tell you tonight, your investment, your wealth is useless if you do not bring it to protect your people. If your wealth does not count for the life, for the safety of your people in the Biafran region, your wealth is useless. You might build mansions anywhere. You might command businesses across the world. But if that business is not used to protect the life, the property of your people within Biafra land, you are a waste. You are a waste. Mazi, I want to talk to the British government tonight. British government, wherever you are listening to us, I want you to understand that what we are fighting is not physical. What we are fighting is the emancipation. We are fighting for the freedom. We are fighting for the life of the common African descent in the continent of Africa. We are not fighting you. We are not in war with you. But we are telling you, talking to your conscience, to please let Biafran go. In any way you can, let Biafran go. We want to restore the dignity of African people. We want to restore the respect, the value system of African people that you destroyed when you met them. You left them in shambles. They were living in their natural state. You came, you steal, you conquer, you destroy, and you continue to take away from them. You need to rethink. You will not do the same to your people. Remember, you used to be in this bondage centuries ago. You used to be under the captivity of the Roman Empire. You used to be under the captivity of the Vikings. But today you are free. You are free. You brought freedom to your people, and you are enjoying that freedom. Allow us in the continent to enjoy this freedom. The time has come where you want us to be. I want to speak finally to Katrina Lang. Katrina Lang, the last time I checked, the duty of a high commission, or the duty of a commissioner in Nigeria, the duty of a high commissioner does not involve you visiting all the political actors in the country where you are. When you were an ambassador to Zimbabwe, like 2014 to 2018, you go and check how you've been paid, controlling yourself and managing the affairs of the office in Zimbabwe. Now in Nigeria, your job in Nigeria is to come and continually murder people by ensuring that you protect the interests of the British business in Nigeria. I want to talk to you tonight. The war we are fighting is not about the interest, it's not about business, it's not about the oil sector, it's not about the money, it's not about what taken away the speak to you. If you come back to UK, from the airport, you will take a black cab. You will not have any entourage that will take you home or to the office of the house. Please, I am speaking to you because we are only
When you look man, I understand is here. Is that not correct? The sun is here, dancing from one nightclub to another, making prostitutes very, very rich on your money. And some of us go to that nightclub to go and clean that nightclub to be able to feed and pay house rent. That money is coming from your land. The one who look man is here in Austria with money stolen from Biafra. Him and the children are living it large, having fun. In the morning, we will go to the nightclub where the son went to party to go and clean that nightclub that we can get money to feed. Do you now see why I say that there's something wrong with us? Only an animal can allow that to happen, not a sensible human being. Why do you think everybody revolted in the world? That is a sign of civilization. When you revolt against any oppressive regime or system, that is a sign that you are now matured as a human being. Or else you're an animal. You are an animal. When we preach the gospel on Radio Biafra, we tell you the truth. If you have any counter opinion, you present it. People shouldn't look at us and say, oh, you are insulting us. No, I am telling you the fact. The fact that you're a Nigerian means you're an animal. Only an animal can accept the name given. Is that true or false? Then every Nigerian is an animal. We preach the truth here. They don't know what is coming at them. As I will keep reminding them, before we came, nobody could tell you the truth this way. Now that we are here, they can't tell you. We are not here to pamper you and put cream on you. If you have a problem, we cut it out completely. Surgery. Cut out the problem. We don't raise the wound. We cut out the rubbish and throw it away and heal you properly. And you survive. Than nursing an injury or wound that never improves. We are here. Do you know how shameful it is for a grown-up man from Biafra land to abandon the father's compound? I am the first son of my father. My father never abandoned his father's compound, but I did. In order to survive. If something happens to me abroad and I don't go home, what happens to my family lineage? My own branch is closed. Do you know why our land is the way it is? When the white man came, our forefathers never gave them the first son, because the first son is the custodian of our way of life. They always gave them second to the last. Second to the last, almost finished. We gave them all people that came, servants that came. You will be amazed. I don't want to make some people feel bad. Everybody in those days that acquired very high education is not Madiala. Number one. Number two, they are not the first son. Go and check it out. They went abroad and copied rubbish and brought home. That is why you are here today. If Nigeria is working, we will be here today. The fact that we are outside in such large numbers, including those I'm seeing today, means that the zoo is not working. It has not worked for over 50 years. When is it going to work? When? Somebody should tell me. When will it work? They say a fool at 40 is a fool forever. I don't know what is a fool at 50, what it is. Maybe a fool at 50 should even exist in the first place. This is Radio Biafra. After us, there will be nothing like us again. Nothing like us, I'm telling you that. Nothing like us. That is why we speak the truth. That is why we remain without fear in the presence of our enemies, because we don't have skeletons in our cupboard. I will debate anybody anywhere. When people try to talk nonsense about what we are doing, I say, invite me to your house, I will debate you. When I finish debating with you, your wife will leave you. Your wife will see the stupidity in you and she'll walk away from you. We are serious. People always say, oh, they're in London, talking, they're in London. These morons don't understand that we have broadcasted from Lagos, not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4. We have consecutively broadcast from the heart of darkness, which is Lagos. Cumulatively speaking, for about 8 days. We were there, 88.2 FM, live broadcast from Lagos. We have broadcasted from Lagos. Time and time again, people say, oh, that are people foolish? Don't they understand that you cannot run a sophisticated, modern, technology-powered station like Radio Biafra from a place where there is no light, from a place where there is no stable connectivity? Don't they understand that? That is why they go to school for 2 weeks and they shut down for 12 months. And they come out and they graduate them. They come out and there is nothing in their skulls, nothing in their brain. Do you know that you have it enshrined in Nigerian law to fight for your self-determination? Are you aware of it? So you don't know. Do you know it is part of the zoo law, part of the Zoological Republic's law, that you can agitate for your own freedom? Are you aware of it? No, you don't know. Everybody has the right to say whatever they want to say. If you don't like it, take them to court. That is the meaning of freedom of speech. There will be no discrimination. We cannot be coming out of a useless country called Nigeria to go into Biafra to start discriminating. We are not that stupid. We are not that useless. The new Biafra we are creating is where your merit counts. Where your merit counts, not who your father is, your mother, your village. That is irrelevant. Everybody in Biafra is important. Every child will have free education. Every child will be entitled to 3 square meals a day. Everybody, regardless of where you are, you will be entitled to accommodation. That is the new Biafra we are building. There will be no discrimination of any sort. Never, ever, ever. Anybody found guilty of discrimination will be jailed for life. This is Biafra. And this is the kingdom of God himself on this very earth. We can't afford to mess it up. Thank you very much. There are Nigerians, my food. Baboons and monkeys everywhere. Black people are useless. Useless. Very, very, they cannot reason very well. Nigerians means...
You see, now he's revealing it. How he managed them. And the shame to these people, because they lose it all. That is why IPOB never say die. We cannot stop what you are doing. How are you going to give us money? What money are you going to give us? Do you know, many of us, I said before, we are not doing this as hungry people. Most of us, we even, you see, once you travel outside, you become an institution yourself. What do I mean by that? You take care of your family members, siblings at home. Everybody will be calling you. So are these people that you are going to buy with money? What is driving us on to be suicidal on this is because of the responsibility we are taking. Do you understand that? Because of how the government is not functioning, and we say that there is no way you can better Nigeria. No way. Do you know people in diaspora? Do you know their remittance? As of I think $42 billion. I think 2 years, and last year it came down to $17 billion. Do you know what it means? And this money goes direct to the people that need them, not stolen by politicians. No. Although Nigerian government takes taxes, this is the money, the one they see officially. The informal ones they don't see is even more than the ones they see. The informal ones. When you can call somebody, somebody will call you, you send so amount to him from your account. They will not know that it is money from abroad. You understand? So, what am I trying to say? This struggle, if you are in this struggle trying to think that it will be like others, they will come, like Okrocha is confessing, only 500 million naira. He used to buy the militants. Okay, come, let us do peace. Just for him to calm them down, to stop, compromise them, so that he will loot him for his own 8 years and run away. After he said, oh, for anything I want to make, I go die. This is how they behave. And they have been deceiving you. They have been deceiving these people. But thank God that we have our leader, Mazi He is in the helm of this agitation, this restoration project. We are not here to make money. No. We put money, not trying to make a gain or benefit from the struggle. No. That is why I say, if you are part of a hardcore Biafran, a hardcore IPOB, you are blessed. Do you know why? This is the reason why our leader, anytime he come up, he say IPOB India goes there, Kozi. You don't know what it means. These are people you cannot buy with money. Look at. You carry gun, do resource control. We want resource control. The politicians will gather you. Because this is what is in your mind. People without dignity. They thought that this generation of Biafrans are, handling IPOB. They thought that we are like that. You people are mistaken. You people are mistaken. What type of money are you going to give us? That will make us to jettison our diamond, our freedom. Do you understand what is freedom? Freedom is above everything. Freedom is above. Once you have freedom, you have money. Once you have freedom, you have justice and equity. Once you have freedom, you are liberated. You can everything. The sky is your limit. But you can have money and be a slave. Don't you know that? Is it not what they are doing? You don't see them. Look at them, the politicians. They're under slavery. They have money. They see the truth. They see the people will kill their brothers. They cannot even talk. They will because they are under bondage. Do you understand? I talked about restoration of our natural identity, and that is what we are doing, because we are unleashing who we want to unleash. Who we are. We want to unleash who we really are, who God made us to be. Whereby Nigeria is bringing us down. Nigeria, we know the identity called Nigeria has been hewing us down. We want to restore our natural identity, whereby we unleash who we really are, our talent. Stop being enslaved or impose a artificial identity using religion. No, it's a Christianity that will now tell you how to be a good person, because you have no identity. Your identity, you didn't know that your identity, your natural identity, made you to be a pure person. What you don't have in our way of life, in our religion. You call God, call him, and he will answer you, and you are pure. But today, because of the religion they push, people lie, do every bad thing. But once you see them, they wear suit and jacket and tie. That thing makes them to look like for them to be physically called. Oh, these are men of God. That is rubbish. Rubbish. You are trying to be who you are not. The example I gave about the Japanese, had it been Japan didn't fight against the European invasion through Christianity, imposition of Christianity in their land, had it been allowed as they did in Biafra land, Today, Japan, they will be they will be fighting against themselves. They will be looters. They will be liars. But they have integrity, honor in their tradition, and they maintain it till today. They maintain it till today. They maintain it till today. That's their tradition. That is who they are, and that is why they are progressing. Do you understand? They know that you should not lie. You should be honest. You shouldn't be bought with money. Your honor, your dignity is more than billions of dollars. What else can you explain? Now, how can you buy such a person with money? You say the truth. That is in their tradition, their way, their religion, their way of life. They didn't allow Britain or France to come and teach them how you have to believe and be born again so that you be a good person. They said, but we have been good people here. What are you telling us? Leave us to worship God in our own way. And you are coming to try to confuse, which means if we follow your own way, which means our own way was not good. It's not good. Which means our ancestors, our people living, that instituted this tradition, we are urinating on their grave. That is what we are doing. Many of us are doing to Biafra ancestors. When they tell you, spirit of ancestors, I cancel you. This is many things are killing us. I'm telling you. They turn you against your ancestors that born somebody to born your father until you that is existing. Now you turn against them. Say they are evil. This brainwashing should stop. King Leopold of Belgium that killed more than half of the whole Congolese. He is not evil. No. He is not evil. The Frederick Luger that killed many, that killed thousands in Nigeria in order to amalgamate. No, it's not evil. It's an ancestor, but it's not evil. Harcourt that killed a pedophile. Harcourt that killed our people, enslaved our people. Instead they give him a city's name. It's not evil. Sometimes if I think all these things, I want to say why these are the reasons why black people we are suffering. I'm telling you, we are not intelligent. You know what I believe? We are not black race are not intelligent. Black people are not intelligent. We are not. That is the reality. Because if we are intelligent, how can you give a city the name of your oppressor? The person that massacred you. Massacred your people, killed your people, oppressed your people, enslaved your people. You embrace, you immortalize his name in your own city. And is it not horrible? How can you do that? Whereas you go to church, you start casting out the spirit of our ancestors, ancestral spirit. I cancel you. They have killed us. In short, they have manipulated us and they killed us. It is Mazi NNAMDI'S that resurrected us through his teachings, which we are following today. Honestly speaking, it is very horrible. You know what I believe when I say that the black race? What I think. You know, we have like Charles Darwin. I said it the one time. You know, Charles Darwin, theory of evolution. I believe on evolution. I believe it. Because the way human beings are now, it is not. When you check 2,000 years back, it wasn't like that. So there is evolution. So, according to Charles Darwin, he believed the theory is that human being developed from even single cell down to ape. Ape is our progenitors of Homo sapiens. But one thing leads to another, and others continue developing. And ape, one set of ape, they become clogged. They become stuck in that ape brain. So they They didn't go no further. They went no further, no more further. And they stuck there. They developed from black people, enter into black people. Now from black people, white people came. And some black people, when they reach some black people now, they're stuck in that primitive, that is what I personally think. That primitivity. Black race just got stuck in that primitivity. Now, some other move on from black race, some other evolutionary Homo sapiens come in. And they continue moving, developing and advancing. We need to remove ourselves from this slavery, mental slavery, and restore our natural identity. Embrace enlightenment. You know, as I said before, what the problem we are having is the people, the way we reason. Our leader keep on hammering on this. If the way we are, many of us are mad, many of us, our eyes are open. Imagine in a Nigeria of 200 and something million, imagine 180 million people start reasoning like this. Imagine what will happen. Just imagine what will happen. The way you are mad, the way you like what I'm thinking, the way you think and reason and become mad, that we should change. Imagine that it is in Nigeria of 200 million, now 180 million start reasoning like this. Everybody will rise up and go and catch all these politicians and chop them raw. Now, people will advance. People will put, natural leaders will rise up. People with common sense. So it is the people. The problem is the population, the people. The population, they are still naive. Most of the people are still naive. You know, like one brother called, one comrade, we said people are still naive. You go, they start telling, when this Biafra, when is he going to come? Oh, my Biafra. Because they are naive. They don't understand what it means, what we are doing. What we are trying to do is awakening, trying to stimulate the awakening in the brain, remove mental slavery, so that you start reasoning in another way around. So that you know, people will combine together and fight for electricity. Do you understand? You know, in Nigeria, do you know in Nigeria, if, for example, they bring a bit, like I think one person talked one time, he called one time, he said in this platform that in his street, you know, NEPA bring paper, tell them that it's them that will repair their transformer that got broken up. They'd have to fix it. So it's up to them. In the street, so they called street meeting that everybody should contribute. The whole street residents. Otherwise, they will continue staying in darkness. And people started contribute. They put a contribution, you know, for everybody to start contributing. And he rose up and said, "Look, but this is not our job. Why not we stop this contribution and protest and say this is the work of NEPA?" And everybody, all of them, look at him in an absurd way. Oh boy, it be like saying na poverty they worry you. You no get money. If you no get money, okay, make I pay for you. No disgrace us here. That one we think that is his friend, that he's doing good thing for him. But this guy say, it's not that I don't have money, but this is concerning right. All the time say, oh boy, not be only this street, or so they do them everywhere. So make we not just waste time, contribute. You see, among that group, maybe 100 people, only one person is enlightened. We cannot make any difference. Do you understand? What we are trying to do is to enlighten. That is why if you see somebody saying, "Oh no, you people are talking," we should continue talking, because very few people are enlightened. Just very few people. Only. We want majority of the population to become enlightened, so that things, they will start thinking in another way around. Imagine in that meeting of that brother, in that street meeting. Imagine as we speak, he rose up and speak. Imagine there are 100, for example. Imagine 80 rise up, say yes, not true. We have money, but we are not contributing. It is the NEPA's responsibility to repair their transformer, because we are paying them bill, and this is why we are paying bills. Imagine they will overshadow the remaining 20, and they will start protesting. That is how they do. They will go to NEPA office and say, we are not going to pay. They will first, as they are protesting, other people from other streets will say, oh boy, this thing these people are doing is true. Let us fight this thing once and for all. They will come and join. That is how to impose goodness, how to impose good governance through the people. And you understand? Now they will say, this thing, they will force, when the NEPA saw many overwhelming number of people, they will be forced to come out and they say, no, there is a mistake. We will repair your this thing. Please. They will be forced to do the right thing. But when you talk, one person out of 100 will come and raise up. Others will shut him down, thinking that they are doing the right thing. Oh boy, that brain you want to bring now, use it to go and make money and come and pay. Nigeria is a place they think that using generator is normal. It's normal thing. The sickness, seeing is more than, it has gone too far that they thought that everything is normal. When anomaly, when it becomes it becomes the norm of the day. When it goes too far, when it becomes rampant, now people will be taking it as the normal thing. In Nigeria, I see in social media every time is there. Fire burning. I think container of somebody burning. Is it in Enugu or Anambra? On the street, on the road. 2 containers burning, catching fire. No fire service. And these people are shouting, hey, now this is somebody's money burning. No. Hey, now wow. God help this person. Give him more money to do. Hello. They thought that it is the right thing. They don't know that they have the right to go and demand forcefully, not being gentle, forcefully that look, we are citizens. Why are you governing without fire service? But people there, they don't know. All these things, they don't know it. That is what we are trying to infuse into the mindset of our people, to know that they have rights as citizens. There are ways to treat citizens. When you see way they treat citizens, you will say no. Nigeria is not a country. That is why we are doing what we are doing. Don't you understand that? So how can a politician come and okay, stop what you are doing? Take this money. Who are you? You burn to ashes with your money. Do you think that we are doing this for money? Do you think so? Do you think like that? Do you really think like that? We want our people to enjoy good things collectively. Electricity will be running 24/7. You don't think about, oh, there will be, my battery is remaining 2 bars. Let me go. I will not charge it. I will not talk. Let me go and charge it. No. Water will be running. You will be treated as a citizen. A policeman will talk to you with respect. And you argue, you have the right to question the police, argue with him until he convinces you that, oh, what you did, this is why I'm interviewing you. This, as a citizen, not to cock and gun and say I will kill you and nothing happen. As wild beasts and animals. Do you understand what you are doing? So it's not about money. It's not about money. What is money? Those people who Okorocha deceive, fighting for resource control in Ebema, Niger Delta. He duped them. I will be paying you. Is it not many of them are stranded in many countries? Chineke. Hey, if you wake up every morning, say God bless Biafra, God bless Ipob, God bless Mazi NNAMDI'S. Because what we are doing, we sacrifice our blood. They will kill us, we kill them, but we must restore Biafra. We must restore back our dignity. We must restore back our lost identity. Do you understand what you are saying? So thank you very much for listening. Tomorrow is another day. And we continue preaching. We continue. What they are doing in our land is horrendous. But as they are killing us, we are killing them also. And at the end, Biafra must be fully restored. That is it. You know, this Katrina Lang, is this my brother that made me remember that she was the British High Commission in Zimbabwe from 2014 to 2018. She was doing the same thing in Zimbabwe when they were openly challenging Robert Mugabe in Zimbabwe, in his own country. That is why they shifted him to Nigeria, because they believe he's an expert in doing this kind of thing. So Britain have to give him medal and tell him, go to Nigeria, you have similar scenario. You understand? And that is why it's going everywhere. You know, they have experts on African, experts on African affairs. They know African mentality. They know how to bribe. They know how to intimidate through their words of mouth. They know how to caution Africans. They know how to look down on Africans as lower animals. When you see them posing on open photo with Mrs. Tambua, you think it's normal. But during their encounter, private encounter, if you are there, you see the way the woman will be talking to them. You will say, these are the politicians we respect. She will warn them and talk to them like babies. How you should do this. This is how bad it is. What we are doing is to restore back our dignity, because we have no more dignity. That is what we are doing. This restoration effort is more than restoration of physical country or physical nation. No, it is deeper than that. Intellectual, mentally, we restore ourselves from the path of a destruction we have been. Otherwise, it's like this. We continue, African leaders, African politicians, we continue moving from country to country, begging. Thomas Sankara used the 90% illiterates to do wonders in 1983 to 1987. Today, they don't even consider nothing like human resources development. Nothing. They are begging. Oh, they beg money to do this. All those money they are begging, 3/4 of it is entering back into their pocket. This is where I'm going to stop. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow is another day. And from here, let me say it is simply good evening.